bro. My bad. My mute button got me.
All right, you good. All right, go ahead.
So the thing is that we know if you hunt, like you don't go around chasing the actual animal because none of us is fast enough to keep up with any goddamn animal. But when you hunt, you gotta trick them and you gotta plan traps. You gotta make them smell things and you gotta trick them into sounds and you gotta make the animal come. You have to have patience so the animal come to you. And this is where you find out where the water's at, right? Because you know an animal eventually is going to come to the water, or when it's mating season, you follow the woman, or you follow like it's all these things that happens where we figured out how to hunt and gather men and women. I do not know why y'all try to push women to the side as these.
It's not push. Wait, hold on, real quick, Pierce. It's not pushing to see, and this is where you begin to try to spin narratives. Because we say historically there have not been large enough numbers of women who were. Hold on, y'all mute, please. Mute, please, bro. Because we say historically. Yo, who is that? Yo, can y'all? Who is that? Who got all that noise in the background?
I think that's Hood. He's probably moving around.
I'm muted.
Yeah, he's muted. Up. But you're talking through the mute. I don't know how that's possible.
Yeah, I think
Hood. Yeah, it's coming through the mute. I don't know how that's possible. But anyway, yo. For you to make it seem like we're not saying that women are listen, I think the most wonderful thing God ever created was women. So this narrative that you're painting, that because we don't agree with you that historically large numbers of women were the hunters, are there some exceptions to every rule? Absolutely. There was a woman brigade of fighters who were known as the Dermalage. So yes, there are people, there are exceptions to every rule. But what we're saying is historically, in general, it was mostly men who were, and that's a fact. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. And that does not mean that we're trying to disparage women. We're going against women. We think women are bad. None of that. It's just telling actual facts, and that's it. I just want to clarify that. Hold on real quick, BMU. Thank you to Living Humbly. I appreciate you gifting a membership. If you got the membership by Living Humbly, please thank him and keep up with it. Thank you so much. Yo, we need just 14 more people, at least $5 a piece to reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. What's up? Welcome to the show, BMU. What say you?
What's going on, man? How y'all doing today? I just wanted to put this out there as well. I don't know why we argue the women and men thing, the hunting thing, because God just created both of us just to be different. And everybody has their own lane. And so in order to put women in a man's space and to put men in a women's space, it's just ludicrous. Now, if everybody has technology, just go on Google, you'll see that men have 76 PSI versus women's 44. That is an enormous difference between strength between men and women as far as it's even grip. I could take my 17-year-old daughter right now out hunting and say, hunt that deer, teach her how to shoot the deer. But then I want to sit back and watch her get the deer, scrap him up, put him in the truck, take him out, put him up on the tree or whatever you're going to use, because us country folks in from the South use a tree, and I want her to pull that 130-pound deer up. I want her to put the water on him. I want her to cut him down the middle. I want her to take everything out of the deer, take his head off, take the antlers out, count the points. I want her to be able to do all that. She cannot. You have some women out there that are manly and butch and bull daggers, but I'm saying that a woman can, I'm telling you from a man who grew up with men who hunt, women are incapable of hunting a deer, scrapping him up, putting him in the tree, shaving him down, cutting him down the middle, putting boiling water on the skin to puckle the skin, to shave the skin off of that deer, take that deer's head off, take those antlers off that deer. It's impossible.
Now, dude, imagine doing it with no knife. Hold on, Sharon, hold on. I've been skipped here for a while. I just want to say one thing.
You haven't been skipped for a while. We've all been talking, brother.
No. I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
The gentleman here, like I said, and not just, I'll ask the gentleman because he hunts too then. Do you just see a deer by itself, or do you have to track the pack for a while? Do you have to track the wind, and do you have to track its migration patterns and everything, bro, before you get the deer? You have to get within a certain range and pick the right deer out and everything like that. And not just that, but then do you have to carry after you even getting the meat? Let's say you cut the meat for your daughter you have to carry 200 pounds of meat.
Yes. On your back.
Carrying 200 pounds of meat. Like, you leave some sometimes, right? I've left some because I can't carry all of it, especially elk.
Yeah.
So again, y'all just have this romanticized idea of what happened. Y'all don't read enough. If you just if you just if you just do a
I know,
little
but
if you
Wait,
just
hold
do,
on, hold on, BMU, let him finish, bro. Let
Okay.
him finish.
Okay.
if y'all just would do a little bit more study and peel back the onion, you'll see that it's very possible for a woman to do what you just said. We are not talking about we're not talking about a 16-year-old kid. We're talking about a grown ass woman, right? And she understands what to cut off, what to leave at the site, and how much to take. They can skin it. They got weapons. They got tools. They know how to do the damn thing. I don't know why we're trying to act as if just because you could do 200 and she could only do 75 pounds, that means that she can't hunt. Whatever she had to leave because she couldn't carry the whole thing, it is what it is. You got to leave it in the wild. But regardless, it is historically proven that they found remains of female bones with goddamn hunting tools.
Those were Filipino women.
Okay, go ahead.
No, those were Filipino women. They were called Aztas, AZTAs. They were Filipino women. If you want to go, so I knew that was probably going to come up. But those were a certain amount of women who were bred that way because that group of people did not birth a lot of sons, and so they had to make their daughters like men, and so they trained them to be like men.
Different animals.
They trained
different
them.
animals. They're hunting. They're hunting. They're hunting. They're bunching aquatic-based animals, not land mammals.
Yeah, they taught those women how to be men. They taught them how to be. They grew them up like men because those women were not having the population of them men drop significantly in that group of women, and so they had to train them to be. So when you say we don't read a lot, this is the receipts that we do. Those women.
So hold on. So now you're contradicting yourself, right? So now you're saying there are women in history that was
no. I just said that.
What I'm saying is that again, women were hunters and gatherers as well. They didn't just hunt fishes; they hunt large game as well. History shows facts that he was married with tools of hunting tools that was designed for women to go out there and hunt. All it is the truth. All you gotta do is start doing some research. You can go all the way back to prehistoric times, whatever you want to do. Women and men, I would agree that it was more men hunting, but I believe it's like 60-40 again.
Okay, so let's go to native Africa right now. Right now, there's still villages who hunt. Okay, so we can do the history. Let's just start there first. Okay, so let's take men and women in Africa, and we go all the way back 2,000 years. Even up to this day, they still hunters and gatherers. They hunt lions and monkeys and baboons, all type of shit. So my thing is this. Right now, you're saying to me that there's a village in Africa right now that have a group of women going out whooping the shit out of full-grown lions and killing them. That's what you're telling me.
What I'm telling you that in modern day,
nobody's hunting lions, bro.
1 second. Hold on. Cashkid, let Shran answer, and then you could get next.
What I'm telling you is that I do not make things up, right? You talking about hunting lions and 4 lions. You try to make it very specific. If you want to make it very specific to a group of women hunting 4 lions and doing something, then no, that just doesn't happen. But it doesn't happen with men neither. So this idea that this is what I'm saying. Y'all romanticize about what y'all think men did back in the days, and it's just not true. I wish and would love if men would just be honest about the facts that happened in history. We have proof that women were hunters and gatherers just like men. Do I believe and agree with y'all when it is more men than women that was hunters? I would say most likely that would be the answer is yes. And I think it's more 60-40.
Okay, so I'll say this. All I ask is this today. Right now, I haven't hunted in probably 3 years, 4 years. But I will challenge. I would love to for us to come together as brothers and have a challenge where we get off of social media. We have a cameraman for each group. And I want right now for you to go pick 10 of the women that you want, Sharon. I'll let you pick them. And I'll pick 10 men. And you put, I'm going to bring them to the South because we got some places down here for their ass. And I want them to drop us off 10 women. I want them to drop them off 40 miles away from us in the woods and then drop us off the other way 40 miles away and put us in the woods with nothing. Give us something to hunt and leave us there for 10 days. And give us
Wait, hold on, time out. Hood, you're after a Cash Kid. Let BMU finish because that'll be a dope show, and then Cash Kid, and then you got a Hood. Go ahead.
Right. All right, and give us an emergency button so whenever we feel like we want to quit, we can hit the button and be rescued.
They got that show. There's a show like that.
It's Naked
And the
and
woman
Afraid.
never
It's called Naked
survived.
No,
and
it's called
Afraid.
The Island.
Naked
Bear
and
Grylls
Afraid,
The
yeah.
Island.
It's
Bear
called
Bear
Grylls The
Grylls
Island.
did it,
Yeah, it's
and the
called
women
Naked.
have never
Hold
won.
on. Who's that? Hood. Hold on, Hood. There's Naked and Afraid. It's called Naked and Afraid. No woman has ever won the show ever. They put them out there and they separate them in the wilderness by themselves and they give them nothing. The men always win the show every fucking time.
There's
the
more
women
than that.
never
No.
win. They never make it to the end. They never do. They get the cramping. Their stomach get the hurting. They falling out. Their ankles can't survive. They can't pick the trees up. Their hands stop working. They pass out. They go to sleep. They start starving to death. They can't hunt food. They can't hunt rabbits. And they hitting that emergency button. They coming down the helicopter coming to get them. And the men are winning the show every season. Look it up. No woman has ever won the fucking show.
There's
ever.
another one. Hold on. There's
Wait,
something
hold
even
on.
more.
Imperius,
Okay, tell me when to go, and I'll shut up.
It's a line. I apologize. Go ahead, Cash.
No, I didn't know. My bad. You just tell me when, dude.
All right, guys. Go ahead, Cash Kid, and then Hood Conservative. Then you got it after that, and then Jalen, you can get in there too after that if you want to. Go ahead, Cash Kid. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Okay, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, man. So I've heard this conversation with Sharon. I think it's actually the first conversation we had, right? And basically, it came down to this, right? I was telling him that the power of women historically has been in their sexuality. While and he won't accept it, right? He's gonna make it into another whole thing. But again, the whole point, it's not about who's hunting and who's what. It's about the basis. The power of women has majority lied in their sexuality. Helen of Troy, I brought to him about Cleopatra. Cleopatra wasn't the strongest warrior or anything, but she controlled Caesar, and that's my point. And that's always the point. It's not about they can't do this or they can't do that. Of course they can. Of course there are women scientists. Of course there's women engineers and all that and all this. But historically, for the majority, their power lies in their ability to control sexuality. And that's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
I appreciate that. Hold on real quick, Sharon. Come on. This is the line. Go ahead, Hood Conservative. Thank you for being patient, Hood.
Yeah, I think a couple of things. So as far as like Sean's initial point, I think to be most charitable, he's describing like sometimes you bring your girlfriend along with you. Therefore, she's just as competent as you in the thing that you do for survival every day. Like that's essentially his argument, which is cute. And then also, I think this is a little bit off, but it has to be mentioned. One of the things a hunting party might bring back outside of meat is a goddamn woman. Like this is what was happening 10,000 years ago. So you're not gonna bring women along when you might actually have to capture somebody. It does none of that shit goes together. And so like guys going out on a hunting party, it was low key also a raiding party. If you saw a target of opportunity, you're gonna take that shit. And so like this idea that we just had chicks around tagging along for that kind of stuff is obviously not true. And then when it really comes down to it, when you listen to the guys that have actual physical hunting experience, you're putting your book knowledge against guys who actually do it. And anybody with real world experience knows that guys who actually do it are way more valuable than book knowledge, bro.
Yeah, so I think if y'all would just do a quick Google search, I'm pretty sure Google would tell you. But I mean, if you want to deny the books that I read, then that's fine. But also, these shows that you are talking about, like I guess Alone and Survivor, women have won those shows.
Jesus Christ!
Again, like this is literally documented that.
Hold on, BMU. Please don't skip. Let Sharon go, and then Imperius. No, go Sharon, and then Imperius. You can respond really quickly because Imperius is next. Go ahead. Go, Sharon, you got it.
Women won Survivor, women won Alone. So this whole idea that women do not win these Survivor shows is another fallacy that people believe because somebody.
Survivor? Oh my God.
Wait, hold on, fam. Can y'all please stop cutting the brother off? Let him finish his point, and then we're gonna let Imperius go, and then BMU got it. Go ahead.
I don't know what's the issue with men just can't deal with the truth. He brought up a fact that is just not truthful. You can easily Google, were they evidence that women were hunters and gatherers as well? And you will literally see that they will pull up facts or why they would say that, yes, women were hunters and gallers of large game as well, not just fishermen. Also, if you want to look up these survival TV shows, you could easily look this up and say, has a woman ever won it? I don't even have to Google this shit. And it will show you that a woman won alone, a woman won Survivor. So these ideas that y'all just believe anything that a man say is wild to me. Do your own research. Stop just believing what people say because you are a man.
All right, go ahead. Is it Hood or Imperius? I think it's
real
Imperius.
quick, Survivor is not. Notice nobody offered Survivor. We put up 2 shows that are literally about survival. Where Survivor was more of a reality contest. It wasn't exactly a show about surviving. No. You don't. That doesn't qualify as evidence. But it was a nice try.
Hey, go
What
ahead,
about
Imperius.
What
Hold on,
about
go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead,
so
Imperius.
the problem, I think we're missing it. Like, I'm not even talking about biases or rules. I'm talking like pure physical reality. Women to this day cannot do certain. Okay, I'm not. I'm gonna not be crass or me. Sharon, as a hunter, will tell you sometimes you will take like a week, 2 weeks to hunt a party, especially back then. If you have no car, no anything, and you just go out hunting, sometimes people go out for a couple months and they track and they pack and they. Sharon, what do women do every month? Okay, I'll answer.
Sharon, so you want to answer that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a rhetorical question, right?
Okay,
No,
okay. I was just answering for some, but okay. Anyways, I'll answer that.
Oh.
They have a menstruation.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Women cannot be out in the open like that because there was something called predation back then.
Mm-hmm.
Even to this day, if you go into Yosemite,
Smart
if you
man.
go into Yellowstone, they warn women, do not go in camping if you are on that time because there's going to be blood on your clothes, blood in you cannot. There are bear. Sir, do you understand that especially in North America, and I would imagine in Africa too with the lions, but especially in North America, sir, bears were mythical god creatures because they're unkillable without firearms almost. When Lewis and Clark were escorted through North America by the tribes, they would talk about these things called like bears. They didn't call them bear, but this thing that they described, it was bigger than any pack of men, that it could take anything. It couldn't do. Those things hunt people, Sharon. The reason why there are no more bear on the state flag of California is because we had to kill them all because they hunt people.
Okay, so this doesn't make.
I was next, right?
Yes, BMU, you are next. Go ahead, BMU.
So I want to just add to what he said, and I'm gonna land the plane very quickly, because I want to add a little context to what he just said about that menstrual thing. He's absolutely right. There are signs, and you can, like Sharon said earlier, he made a profound statement that we could just Google anything, and you can. There are signs at Yellowstone National Park. If you're menstruating, they are not responsible if that bear come out and rip your head off. But it does say here, a bear can smell a menstrual of a woman up to 20 miles away. I'm reading it right here on Google. If you guys want to go read this, it says a bear can smell a woman's blood and menstrual cycle from 20 miles away and begin to hunt her. It is not safe for a woman to be in any wooded area that has black bear or grizzly bear because they can smell that far. Then it goes down to wolves. They say a wolf can smell a woman's menstrual 1.5 miles away. A coyote.
They chase the carcasses.
Yeah,
Wolves, you hunt, let's say a woman were hunting something.
Okay, hold on.
One second. Let BMU finish.
A coyote a mile away.
Both.
All these are in North America now. A coyote can smell from 2 miles away. Other carnivores, predators, like if you went to outside the country, lions, hyenas, all those smell and hunt menstrual. They believe that it's flesh that they can eat, and they hunt it. It's okay. Google. You go Google it.
Perfect. I'm glad that y'all brought all those things up that doesn't have anything to do with the topic at all, right?
Oh, there we go.
So a woman has one naked and afraid. So there go that. So a woman has one that show as well. So I don't know where you get your information from. That information that you heard from Kevin Sanders was way dated. A woman just one naked and afraid. So that's number one. So again, so it ain't just Survivor. It ain't just Alone. It's also Naked and Afraid. Again, y'all need to start stop saying things
No.
don't actually
Talk about
have.
what we
Hold on. Let
read.
him finish. Let him finish. Come on, Damien.
So I got to stop saying things. I have no idea what y'all saying, right? So that's a fact that happened, right? Those women want those things. Number two, if a woman, just because a bear can sense a woman's menstrual doesn't mean that she can't hunt. She can actually use that to her benefit to hunt these animals.
Oh my God.
This is insane to me. So people, the way how they hunt, they use
cocaine or motherfucker.
Yeah, hold
So
on.
Ron, have you ever seen a male
Hold on,
grizzly
y'all.
bear?
Hold on, y'all. Let him finish. Let him cook himself. Let him finish.
I actually have seen. I've been next to a grizzly, bro.
Hold
Terrifying.
on, y'all. Let him cook himself, y'all. Let him cook himself. He better tell us that women use their menstruation to hunt bears. Go ahead, Sharon. Please continue.
What?
Yo, Sharon, please continue to tell us how women use menstruation to actually hunt bears and how it's a benefit. We're listening. We're listening to you, brother. Go
Human
ahead.
beings for a long time they use blood to hunt a lot of big animals. This is how they lure animals to they trap in the first place. So the fact that a woman is bleeding, it doesn't negate the fact that she knows how to hunt just because she is bleeding. Because regardless if she's bleeding hunting or if she's bleeding in the goddamn village 20 miles away, that bear can smell the blood regardless if she's a hunter or she's just at home at the village. So it doesn't make sense that you bring up her menstrual as a way while she cannot be a hunter. It's just our asinine understanding of what women are. This is the problem that we are having, that men believe that men are just superior to women. Y'all just don't make no damn sense whatsoever.
All right. Yo, this too. Anyway, go ahead. Who
Talk to what
next?
I said, please.
Let me know when I can respond, Sharon, or Izzy.
You got it, Paris, because this. Go ahead, you got it.
Me too.
Okay, Izzy or Sharon. One, what he's talking about. Have you ever seen a grizzly bear? Like any experience at all? Have you ever seen one? Do you know what they like, Sharon?
Yes,
they are the perfect animal.
Yes.
They are they're 1,000 pounds. They can run 30 something miles an hour. They can climb trees. They knock redwoods over. They can lift metal dumpsters, rip open metal dumpsters. They are the perfect animal, Sharon. Back then, groups of men that hunted, the reason it was men is because they took all the meat and got the F out and moved all that before the bear could get and smell it downwind. Like Sharon, it's just you don't understand, Sharon. 20 miles away, that bear will cover that in an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you'll cover 5 miles. It'll be on you in 3 hours, and it will track you. And that's not even mentioning the wolves, Sharon. The wolves are the scary ones.
So
they're so smart. Sharon, have you ever? Do you know how smart those? Okay,
hold on, Imperious. Nobody is saying that women are out there hunting bears. What we are talking about is women are hunting big games, right? So y'all are trying to make the premise now that women are hunting bears, where majority of people do not hunt bears.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
That just because she is on her monthly, it doesn't negate the fact that she knows how to hunt.
No, that's not what I said, Sharon.
Because regardless of her period,
but you just made the premise, and you said she can use that to help her, though.
Regardless of her monthly cycle, whether she's in the village or she's in the woods, that bear is going to smell her from 20 miles away. So
okay, Sharon, that's not what I'm saying, Sharon. If there are women and they're tracking for weeks on it, packs of elk, packs of deer, packs of caribou, packs of animals, and they have to go for weeks. There are hygienic, physical, and predacial things that you have to worry about. The reason why men did it is because when they actually did kill something, they know that if a bear came, they could not fight it off and they would all die too, or they would have to leave that work that they did. So what the men, when they came in the pack, the men killed the thing, skinned it, and got the hell out of there. Because wolves can track you for hundreds of miles, Sharon. Like you don't know, like Sharon, you've never been camping and hunting out.
You know why this is so? Yo, literally, in slavery times, they used to use little babies to try to catch.
There were
alligators, right?
firearms
So
in
again,
slavery
so
times.
again, people use things to track other animals. So if a woman's
They didn't
bleeding,
use
gonna
babies to
if
track
a
the
woman
animals. They
bleeding,
used babies as bait to get the alligators
right?
in.
So okay, so therefore, if they needed to use a woman's menstrual to use it as bait, oh well, that
Wait,
just
for
means it
what?
was
They
used.
never, you, no human, Sharon, no human
Hold
until
on,
you
I
got a
don't understand why y'all get so
3-06.
triggered. Y'all supposed to be
Sharon,
men.
until the 30-06 was
Hold on. Let
invented.
me just finish what
Hey,
I'm
Sharon,
saying.
hold on,
hold on.
Let me just
Until the
finish.
30-06 was invented, Sharon, a man could not take down a grizzly bear like that, Sharon. They were
Absolutely
We are
like,
not.
not hunting. Okay, but Imperious, we are not talking about women are going out, or men in general are going out to hunt bears. We talking about hunting in general.
you missed the
then why
point,
would you
Shane.
use blood to hunt anything? You're hunting herbivores, not carnivores.
Because it's called bait.
Herbivores eat grass,
Grass.
Sharon.
Oh my God, this guy is so retarded. He doesn't even feel it anymore.
Hey, and Sharon, they did, if you go Google this too as well, they did hunt a lot of bears because they used to use the bear skin to keep the kids warm, the women warm. They use it as cover. They use it as to protect them from hard winters. And the meat will last them an entire, it could feed an entire village for the month of during the winter times.
Because it has huge
So
fat.
that's why,
Let
so
me
that's why the
ask
bears
you a
were
question.
hunted.
BMU, how difficult it is to catch a bear? Does that stop anybody from hunting it?
No, but women shouldn't be out
Okay,
there
so
fucking
now
with a 1,000-pound bear.
why is it a example that because she's on her menstrual, that's going to stop her from hunting? This is what I'm
Because
trying to get you to
she,
understand. It doesn't stop
because she has to stop and rest. The bear
It
don't
does
stop and
not.
rest.
Let him answer you, man. Come
What are
on,
we
man.
talking about women? Hold on. This is why it's so crazy
Lord
to me.
have mercy.
Women do not stop living in the world because they have their goddamn menstrual. It never happened.
What?
Ever.
What?
Oh my God, bruh.
I'm talking about hunting. You talking about now? You talking about corporate jobs?
He's
No,
trying
I'm
to
talking
switch it
about
up.
the world. In the world, nothing have it. Women have not stopped living in Earth because of some goddamn menstrual. No
Come
matter
on,
what,
man. Yo,
no
hold
matter
on.
what
Time out.
era.
Yeah,
Y'all got it.
Time out.
stop this.
Time
I
out.
don't
Hold
know
on.
why
Hold
y'all-
on.
I don't get
Hold
it. I
on.
don't
Hold on.
understand it.
Hold
Like,
on. Hold on.
like,
Hold
I'm
on.
literally
Nigga,
going.
what? You lost your rabbit ass mind.
Hold
The
man.
disrespect is intolerable. It's unpardonable.
What I can't let you do is I've seen you do this to other people, and I'm not gonna allow it to happen on my show. I'm sorry, bro. Like at the end of the day, you are totally moving the goalposts all the way across town, bro. By you trying to say, well, a woman having a menstrual cycle has never stopped her from doing that has nothing to do with what they're talking about at all.
Can I jump in
You
right there?
said no, you cannot. You said hunters and gatherers, and you tried to make the argument that women were accompanied in the pack of hunters and gatherers as a thing, not one-off shoots, as a mainstay. That women were hunting like the men were hunting, or with the men. And they're saying that's not true, and they're giving you reasons why that is not true and why that would not be a thing. However, then when they're giving you legitimate reasons, you try to take the goalpost and move it all the way across state, man. Don't do that. Keep it to what they're talking about.
So you telling me that a woman on her menstrual means that she can't hunt? Yes or no?
Yes, the same way a woman on yes. Yes, the same way a woman being on menstrual ain't gonna jump in the goddamn ocean. Cause guess what? She's gonna get ate by a shark. Right.
Okay, so now explain to me why a woman that is a hunter, when she's on her menstrual, that would stop her from hunting.
Because, okay, I'll give you some. One, on their menstrual, bleeding that much, it lowers your testosterone. It lowers your God, what is that called? Your blood iron, your iron in your blood. So you have less oxygen. So you have less muscle energy in your carbohydrates to burn in your muscles to be able to lift the meat, to carry it long distances, to be able to with your cardiovascular to move long distances at high speed and stuff like that. So like there are physical limitations here, Sharon. Like our bodies are not meant for the same thing. The reason why men, dude, we love women so much. Hold on, we love women so much. We are alleviating them. Hold on, Sharon. We love women so much. We're alleviating them of all of this so they can just kick back and do little things and be more important. We're making them more important, and you're making this in like some insult when, Sharon, you're looking at them in the prism of what is important for a man or what a man to do.
Okay,
You're
so
looking at them and going, because they have to go hunting because that's what the men do. And if they're not doing what the men do, then they're not equal. When you're in itself looking at the paradigm of what is valuable by the default being a man.
This don't have nothing to do with the conversation at all. But regardless, let that go, whatever, right? But anyway, what I'm trying to explain to you is this. Majority of people, when they go hunting, they don't hunt by themselves. So you keep trying to make it seem like a woman's supposed to be going hunting by herself. I said they hunted together. This is what I keep on saying. So you keep trying to make it as it's a one-off thing, that it's one single woman that is hunting for the whole village. It ain't never been one single hunter hunting for the whole village ever.
Who's gonna care for the infants, Sharon? Who's gonna feed the infants?
The reason why I'm saying that is because you're saying that she cannot pick up this animal and track it 10,000 miles. She don't have to track it 10,000 miles because it's a group of them. They're gonna figure out how to work together to hunt together for the village. I don't understand what is wrong with y'all.
Okay,
Sharon, how do you hold
on, give me 1 second. Give me one quick second. I apologize. Listen, if y'all want to keep this show going, this is a dope discussion, deserve dope donations, compensation for the conversation. We got to get some compensation here. We need at least 14 people in 10 minutes, $5 a piece.
On any side.
No,
14,
not on
14 and 14.
No.
14, 14, and 14.
No. I don't know what he talking about. Hit my Cash App or hit my super chat. We need 14 people, at least $5 a piece. Support the show, support the stream, you know what I mean? And then y'all can support, you know what I'm saying? No, but hold on real quick.
14. I'm not taking away your 14.
No, I got you, but what I'm saying, because hold on real quick. Listen, I don't want to confuse people. Listen, because I'm saying what I mean. I mean what I'm saying. We need 14 more people on this side of the game to keep the show going. Okay, at least $5 a piece. Y'all support the show, support the stream. We got 10 minutes. Hit the Cash App, hit the super chat, support the show if y'all are enjoying the show. Okay? I appreciate y'all. Go ahead.
Okay, Sharon. There are biological limitations to what we do. Okay, human beings in general, we do things and we go into things and we're interested and we do activities because of our biological beings. Women, who back in the day, if you're talking that a group of women went out and hunted, who then? How do you know?
I did not say that.
You said a pack of women or a group of women were going out hunting.
No, I did not say that. Did I say that?
Yeah, you did. You say that.
Well,
you said women and men hunting together.
You said men. I didn't hear you say that. You said men and women get hunting together.
No, you said a group of women can go out because they didn't go by themselves.
Well, hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. Right. So Imperious, let me be honest. He said, "Thank you, Will and Win." Yo, we just need 13 more people because of Will and Win. Appreciate you, bro. What's good, everyone here to support you? Yo, I really appreciate that. Listen, real quick. He said women with men was his premise, and that's what I restated.
Oh, okay. So, I thought he said he said just because a woman's on her thing doesn't mean she can't go out. A woman wouldn't do it alone. A group of women would go out and do it. I can guarantee.
No. She said no. She said he said a group of women with men, and that's what he just reiterated. Okay. He was like, it's not like they're going alone by themselves. They're going with men.
Okay. I must have missed that. Okay. I apologize. I was wrong on that. Okay, what I'm saying, even if let's say they're doing how and why, if the women or the men have to hunt and the women have to be with them, women and men move at completely different speeds. They move. Why would women be leaving infants back there? And during that period, women were in a constant cycle of being pregnant. So you're saying that women that would be pregnant at that time would be going hunting inevitably because you couldn't cycle every woman out mathematically. So at any one time, a woman that would be pregnant would be going out with the group of men, like you're saying. So it's inevitable that no, they wouldn't do that.
Someone's saying at all. Like nobody's saying pregnant women is. This is
but
crazy.
They're all going to be pregnant at one time. Cycle, because it's a 9-month pregnancy.
Okay, I thought you was finished. You keep
saying, no, but
I'm moving the goalpost to prove a point, and I'm not. I'm trying to stick to my position, and they keep on adding extra elements into it. They add in menstrual cycles, like that's going to stop a woman from hunting. They add in pregnancy. They add in all these other things that have nothing to do with the ability that they can have a tool that is comfortable for them to use. Where they got to pull a bow back and they bow's just not as powerful as the man's, that's fine. If they got to hold an axe that's just not as heavy as the man, Fine. It doesn't negate the fact that women was out there hunting as well. It's been proven in time that they are finding bones, women bones, with bow and arrows, knives, and axes. It shows that these women were hunters as well, hunting large game as well. This is proven. This is not me, Sharon. Y'all trying to make me. It is history.
Sharon.
Hold on real quick, if I can. So, Sharon, this is the thing. I think all of us, and I know BMU has mentioned it already. I've mentioned it already. I believe, and I think Imperius will agree, that there are exceptions to the rule. There are groups of women that might have done what you're saying that they did. The reason and the correlation between what Imperius is saying and the argument is he's giving you reasons why, by and large, on a general standpoint, on a general perspective, that these women wouldn't have been hunting with these men because there's so many other things that they had to prioritize over that. They had different positions and different roles to fill within the village or within their so-called communities. Is that correct, Imperius? What did I get that
well,
correct?
I'm mostly chill out because remember, human infants are the most undeveloped and most vulnerable organism of any animal.
Yes.
Okay, it takes longer for a human to develop into a mature animal than any other mammal, any other creature. And you need a mother for many of those years to feed and rear them. That's like 4 or 5 years that a woman is taking, usually at least consistently, to rear the child until it can walk and until it be physically active in what it can actually do. But like Sharon, you're acting like they would leave 50 kids with one woman, 2 women, 3 women back in the day when there were probably 10 infants that needed feeding, that needed constant care, that you had to watch all those kids while they were doing Sharon, being a mother and being is a completely massive job. It is probably the hardest job or one of them. And you're telling me that the women that had to do that took their entire lives to do that because that was the thing. Instead of hunting, we did that because that's what our physical bodies are made for. And theirs was to be around children. Women love being around kids. Like Sharon, this is not hard. This isn't a degrading. This is a literal that men or women are not the same. It's not tabula rasa.
Nobody's talking about men and women being the same. I don't
But
know
then why would you think that
y'all
women
keep trying to
could
make
do
me-
what
y'all
men
keep
can
trying to
do?
y'all keep trying to make me hold points that y'all are making.
Sharon, you're making the point that the standard is a man.
I'm not trying to say that at all. Y'all keep making up these bullshit fake.
Then why did women not do what women do back then? Why did they have to do what men did?
Hold on.
We
Imperius,
see
let him
women
complete
all
his
the
thought.
time wrap their kid to their body and do whatever that they need to do.
And hunt?
And hunt?
I didn't.
And hunt? But Sharon, in all fairness, this is what we're talking about. I get it.
Not.
That hold on, we
one
are
women being pregnant.
no,
I was literally
Sharon, stop.
talking, but I was literally
Stop.
talking, my brother.
Okay, but hold on, real quick, because this is not fair. Because again, if we were talking about women being
But let me
hunters
finish
with
my statement, and then you could break it down.
Go ahead, man.
Is that not fair?
Good.
All I said was a woman put the woman on her back, and I jumped up and started screaming at me.
Go ahead, because I didn't, but go ahead.
So using one woman getting pregnant in the village is not an excuse to say that women are not hunting with the men. It's just not a good excuse. It doesn't prove anything. All it proves is that she took some time out from that time, 5 years, 2 years, whatever it is for the village, for women to sit down and do something else while they have a child. And then this is why we have elders in those villages. We understand it took a whole village to raise these children, and pregnancies would not like the way how you trying to explain it. A lot of women died in pregnancy. So it's not like it's just you just building, you're conflating past times and new times, and you are just a confused man. You are double-minded and you don't understand the history. And it's weird to me that it's literally in books that it shows that women, even all the way back to prehistoric times, that women were hunting with the men.
Well, I wait. Hold on, real quick.
Let me get in after this.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 quick second, y'all. Thank you to my guy willing to win, and thank you to my lady Jay Lewis. I appreciate it. Because of them, we just need 12 more people. So I added a little bit more time. We got 15 more minutes. 15 more minutes. So at 6:15 Eastern Standard Time, if we don't get 12 people, we're gonna shut it down. Y'all support the show, support the stream through the Cash App or through the Super Chat. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Don Harden. Let me just welcome some people as well real fast. And then we get Don Harden said, tell us the percentage of single mothers who work. Miss Bella, what's going on, Miss Bella? It's rough, but it's fair. Omega Dreads Gaming Channel said, her conservative is correct. Miss Bella said, child, $4.99 a gallon. Okay. LA Project said, come on, man. Yo, my man D-Rock said, that's still 200 out of the man's household, but okay. So that's how far back I am. What's up, Joseph for more? Yo, Audacity Show said, bruh. My man Cole said, exactly, Izzy, I get no complaints from ladies. I take care of the clit, the A, and the G. Shout out to my guy, Emperor Coach at 3 the Great. Cash Kid even said, she's got to get something, man. Patrice O'Neal. Yo, what up? What's up, L7? L7 said, women look at him like, God damn it, his shoulders narrow like a woman. Damn, L7. Vixen Forever said, yeah, hold on real quick. Give me a second. Imperius said, Imperius about to piss me off. Shout out to you, Jalen. Men are not beautiful. That's a woman thing. It is. Wealthy Thomas says, stop talking on him and tell your own ideas, brother man. Yo, what's up, Chief Say Sleep TV in the building. His goddess fairy tales. Shut the F up. I see why weak women like him. He watches too much of Disney and princess shit. Living Humbly says, salute is a chat. Salute, Living Humbly. Appreciate you. Sharon gifted 5 memberships to himself. Shout out to the Wildest Wake Up Show. Thank you to Sharon for gifting the memberships to himself. Robert W said, exactly. Keon said, so they can? What's up, Keon? Dunk, what's up, Dunk? They already did that. Yep, they did that show. What's up? I don't know how to pronounce your name, family, but you want to read that? Is that from your chat, Hood? Can you see that? Shout out to my man Shining Dunk. He says, Sister Bracy smoking the crack. All right, shout out to that. I don't know how to pronounce your name, family.
Yeah, that's Chuck Wu. He says the reason why women are more attracted to taller men because evolutionarily these men were better at hunting, defense, and fighting off rivals.
This is not true again.
Wait, how don't? Okay, is this yours too? Dig Doug?
Possibly.
Alls.
That's
first.
What
The climate in Chicago isn't that bad. Now women can.
I'm sorry. I'll pull it back up. I apologize. I'm sorry about that, man. Give me one quick second. Damn, that was my bad. Give me 1 second. I apologize. That was my fault. Go ahead.
First crime in Chicago isn't that bad. Now women can hunt just as well as men. What's next, Sharon? Black marriages are the same rate as other groups.
No doubt. Hey, shout out to Willing to Win. Thank you for the $10. Shout out to my man Shannon Duncan. Sister Bracy smoking crack. My man Willing to Win said, what's good, everyone here to support the show? Y'all appreciate that. He said he's crazy. Yo, because of
and so just to let you know, when you as your own show, you could give people on your chat memberships. I didn't give it to myself. I didn't give myself 5 memberships. That'd be stupid.
Yo, fam, come on, man. Why are you like this? Yo,
you said it and people running with it. Like it's just
but bro, it's come on, bro. Come on, family. Come on, you ain't got to do that. Hey, thank you very much to my man Shannon Duncan. Because of Shannon Duncan, we only need 11 more people, at least $5 a piece, to help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. We got 15 minutes because everybody supported the show. CBP 1012 said, Izzy, you really letting these dudes lie? There have never been signs ATV the park about women's period. What the F? Never ever been signs at any park. Yo, I don't know. Like I'm not co-signing it. I don't know. I think he's telling the truth. Thing. Shout out to American Tradesman said just completely ignorant. Yo, my man Duncan said Sister Bracy listens to I'm Everyone.
It's a good song, by the way.
Yeah. Every day faithfully. I bet you think so. Yo, what's up? JD said I don't like that song at all. JD said because men are protecting the women. That's a fact. Thank you, Izzy. Welcome, JLJ 508. Oh Lord. Hey, Izzy. Sharon is about to direct the next Women King sequel. Yes, he is. Yes, he will. They said just remedial. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. All What's up, Robert W? What's going on? What's up, Mayor 963? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, y'all support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? All right, let's get back to it. You got it. You got it. You got it, Hood.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Izzy, Sharon, about something because this is more about your overall worldview. We can kind of table this little thing for a minute, but it seems to me that it's important to you that men and women be seen as equals, and I'm curious to you as to why it's so important to you. Oh, he stepped away. Is this nigga doing the yoga thing again?
No, I don't
I
know.
think his
I guess
wife's
he's
yelling at him. I think his wife's yelling at him.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get a chance.
That probably happens a lot.
Hey, let Jayla get in here. Go ahead, Jayla. What say you real quick, and then you can ask away. Come back, Hood. Go ahead, Jayla.
Okay. Okay. Now the reason why I came here with the topic because I seen a video Kelly Price had to check most of these disrespectful, loudmouth, masculine black women yesterday, because you know why? Because these women nowadays have no respect for a black man no more. It's probably the black feminists have no respect for the black man.
Okay, good observation, man. Hey, shout out to Narratives Dialogue just laughing. Why are you just laughing, Narratives Dialogue? Thank you, man.
Hood, I think Sharon's back if you want to ask him.
He's back now. You can ask him. Go ahead. Shout out to my man Jalen with the
I was saying, I just sort of had an observation that I noticed, and it seems to me that it is very important for you, Sharon, that men and women be seen as equals and almost across the board in nearly every facet of life, except for the one gift that women have. But my question is, why is it so important to you that men and women be seen as equals?
It's never in my life I said anything even remotely close to that. All I want is men and women be seen in the truthful light that they are. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Y'all just
what does that mean?
I'm supposed to answer some bullshit that you came up in your own mind.
Well, what does that mean? Is it like the truthful light that they are?
What evidence do you have of me saying this thing?
Well, all right, for example, when we talk about men being stronger or men being in a leadership role or something like that, you will always counter with an example that would attempt to prove that women can do whatever it is that we're ascribing to the male domain, which in effect, it creates a situation where if women can do whatever men can do, well, what's special about being a man? It's like you're attempting to remove any specialness from men by saying, well, women are just the same as men. And so I'm kind of probing that idea. Like, why is this important to you to make a point that a woman can do whatever it is that men think they have the right to do?
Right. So I don't do that. I don't know what you're talking about. This idea that women can't be leaders because they are women is stupid. It's just not a true thing. To be a leader, you have to learn that. Being a leader is a learned skill, and any human being can learn how to be a leader.
Ron, is there any
equality thing? I don't understand what you are saying.
So if there is no role that is especially carved out for the male, then who's the leader?
That's an atheist conversation. Biblically, that's
very much so. Very
no,
much so.
But it's a good question because Sharon's not about like Christianity and stuff. Go ahead, Sharon.
Let me say it again because I don't understand the question.
Well, if anybody can be the leader, then what's the role of the male?
That would have to be that. So for me, I think the man, he needs to step up and he needs to be the leader of his family and take complete responsibility of his family. Like everybody knows I say this. This is a problem that most people have with me, that I'm saying that it is all on the man to be moving his family forward. So this whole idea that all of a sudden now I'm not saying that men should be the ones that is taking the brunt of the responsibilities in the household is just stupid to say about me.
If the women are just as capable, then why is it incumbent upon the man to take over that role if the women are just as capable?
If you are not a better leader than your woman, you should allow your woman to lead you.
What the fuck?
We reached our F-bomb.
Yeah, that's not what God intended, brother. I'm
I said
sorry.
the wrong name, Izzy.
You got a
It was
super
Kelly
chat,
Price. My bad.
I got you. Hold on, real quick. Let him answer, but we've reached the F-bomb maximum, y'all. No more F-bombs, please.
Oh, I'm
you got
sorry.
super chat, Izzy. Super chat.
Yeah, shout out to my people willing to win. With the father said, Izzy, dope this conversation, bro. Salute to Shran. Salute to you, willing to win. I appreciate the double up. Because of willing to win, I added 22 minutes. So we just 22 minutes for 10 people, $5 a piece. Y'all support the show, support the stream, and also support your. If you want to keep the show going, hit me. And if you want to just support your favorite content creators, Sharon is simulcasting, BMU is simulcasting, and my man Hood Servitive is simulcasting. Hit them as well. Okay, salute to them. Go ahead.
Can I say something to Sharon real quick? Sharon is absolutely correct about something he said earlier. And if I'm wrong, if we're wrong about something, Izzy, we need to say that we're wrong.
Okay, go ahead. What did
they
you find?
They did find remains of women with hunting equipment, right?
Okay.
Now, and I'm reading it here right now. He is absolutely correct. It says, yes, women hunted in those times. I'm reading it off Google right now. It says, though this was often limited to specific roles or context, like falconry and rabbit hunting.
Like I said earlier, remember I said they may have done small game.
So yeah, they kill rabbits and squirrels and shit. It wasn't
no large game. Impossible.
No.
Awesome.
Okay, wait, hold on real quick. I apologize. Give me 1 second. Shout out to my man, the Angry Man, $10. Thank you very much, good brother. Shout out to the Angry Man. This is Double Talk. He's all over the place. Yeah, we realize this, but we're gonna try to let him ride.
I'm not the one double
Angry Man.
This is
we gotta give Sharon credit though. He's trying to take it fire from all angles, and he's sitting here. So I'll give Sharon credit for that.
No, but he is double talking.
I'm not
make
double
no mistake
talking.
about it.
I'm literally
how,
not.
How are you not double talking?
Because I'm saying on my point, y'all keep trying to add in extra things, and I'm explaining to you why those things is not equivalent to what I'm saying. You saying I'm double talking. It just doesn't make any sense. But regardless, BMU, can you also put in, since you're Googling, were women in prehistoric times hunters as well? Go ahead and see if women hunted large game. It's simple.
How can they tell you about prehistoric times? I'm just curious.
I want to know how many groups of women beat up. I mean, I want to know how many groups of women won wars against men too. I would love to, like,
wait, but hold on real quick, BB. I'm trying to understand how they can give you an accurate depiction. This is why I don't believe no dinosaur shit. Like y'all, everybody else. Oh, so you're talking about a Pangea and there's dinosaurs? No, I don't believe there were dinosaurs. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because, like, yo, they got get the F out of here. They got full remains of a fully dinosaur. They can tell you what that dinosaur looked like, what that dinosaur ate. Y'all are out y'all minds. Y'all believe any damn thing. These people tell y'all any damn thing, y'all believe it. That shit's weird. That shit's weird as hell. But if you look at the damn map, you see it's a perfect puzzle that shit was actually connected at one time. You can see that shit. Like, look at any map, you see, oh, that fit there, and that fit there, and that fit there, and that, oh, that's all one landmass, right?
No.
Right. What?
No. What?
Yo, what?
No.
The Earth was, it was all together before.
It was all one landmass, brother. What are you talking about?
It's no evidence suggesting that.
Oh, I'm going to pull that up for you right now.
The reason why it looks like it goes together is because of the water. The water makes it look like it's puzzled together.
Yeah,
but in reality, just like the Grand Canyon used to be full of water probably at one point in time, and somehow it got drained out, or
it got drained out.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it because there's evidence. There's evidence that in the Grand Canyon that it was clearly water there. So I don't understand, like, what the fuck?
It got drained out though.
I don't know how it got.
Thousands and millions of gallons of water got drained out.
Izzy, you want me to put this up on the screen, or you want me to just read it?
And there's still water there, by the way. There's a whole river there.
Hold on, guys. I want to say this, then y'all can cook. It says, yes, a single giant landmass existed on Earth long ago called Pangea.
That was millions of years ago.
And it was one mass. It said 200 million years ago, the continents that we know today, due to a continental drift and major earthquakes, separated what we now call the continents. So it's called Pangea.
Hold on real quick. Let me ask y'all, does anybody know who Vanta is?
I know Vanta. Yeah, I know Vanta. He's good. He's cool. Vanta's fine. He's not porn, but he's an African guy. He's a guy who lives in the UK from Ethiopia. He's cool.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. Give me 1 quick second, y'all. 1 second. All right. Make sure you know the voice. Yo, Vanta.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me? Mic check.
Yes, sir. Okay. Your mic sounds good. All right. Is that Vanta?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Don't come in here with no shit now.
Yeah, please,
No,
please,
no,
no.
I come in peace, civility,
Okay.
civility.
All right, cool. Yeah, okay, cool. So shout out to you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? We just need 9 more people, at least $5 a piece to keep our show going past 22 minutes. Shout out to the Angry Man. Angry Man is in the building. Yo, AM, if you got time, if you want to come up and cook Sharon, that's always a good thing. That's always fun.
And one last, I'm gonna read this last part, then I'm done. It says here the name Pangea is Greek for all lands and refers to a time when Earth's continents were a single enormous landmass.
That's just so that doesn't make sense. But
no, it's correct.
I'm reading it to you.
I understand what you're reading, but it doesn't make sense. So where was the water before?
It was around the landmass. It was one huge landmass, and the water was surrounding it.
Okay, so how did the land stop moving?
Oh my God! So it's a continental drift. So I know I ain't saying nobody.
Continental drift. How did it stop moving?
It says here again. I got it right here. Earth's continents had moved geologically due to a massive continental drift and earthquakes, which separated the land, which created the continents that we now have today. Is what I'm reading right now.
Do we still have earthquakes?
Jesus Christ!
Yes,
but you understand. Hold on.
The way how we lose land now is because the water rises again. Y'all just
not really.
Hey, so Sharon, if I put this up on the screen, you're not going to believe it.
Wait,
you're not going to believe what I just read to you. You're not going to believe it.
Hold on real quick. Hey, Mayor 963 said he can't be serious. I know he can't be serious. Yo, you good. Go ahead, Vanta. You get in there, bro.
I don't want to interrupt anyone, but the brother that said about Pangea in Greek, he's right. Pan means all, and Gea means Gaia. It means the planet. It's like an old planet. It's like the whole continent was one at one point, and then it fractured. And by the way, Sharon. I'm gonna call him Sharon.
Sharon.
Okay, because in the UK the name is like Sharon. It's a feminine.
Yeah, it's Sharon in America too, but we in Black land is Sharon.
okay. Sharon. Once upon a time, India, the subcontinent of India, was part of East Africa. It was part of Africa, and then it broke off, and they end up in Asia. So you can't say, oh yeah, it's all lies. Dinosaurs. Pangea was real, and then of course there's something fractured the planet.
So what's in between it now?
Right, the Indian Ocean. That's
Thank you.
Indian Ocean.
Thank you. That's it. You proved my point. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Wait, hold on.
No, I didn't prove your point.
Hold on, Sharon, let me. Hold on, go ahead.
What I said earlier, this is why y'all just don't have.
You did not prove.
Hold on, BMU. Let the brother V finish. He wasn't finished.
I'm sorry.
And then you ain't gonna be able to do that over here, Sharon. No.
Go ahead. I've been patient.
Nah. Listen, because
I'm not being patient and having a conversation with y'all.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, but y'all, you do. Hold on. What I am saying is that when people answer your question and then they're not finished, you be trying to shut it down. Like, oh yeah, so you prove my point. No, he wasn't finished saying what he had to say. Let him finish.
Yeah. It wasn't about proving your point. I'm saying once upon a time there was a connection between continents at one point. What made it fractured? We don't know. Some people say the meteor that hit the planet, the dinosaurs died, etc., etc. However, it's a proven fact. If you look at the geometrical shape of a continent and land, India was once upon a time part of Africa. It was especially East Africa. The Horn of Africa was part of India were together, and they broke apart. So I didn't prove your point. Yes, the Indian Ocean is what separates Africa from the subcontinent. I'm not proving your point. I'm speaking on Pangea being broken apart. That's what I'm saying.
Right. So it wasn't broken. So it wasn't broken apart. You take the water away, then guess what? It's all one landmass again. Same thing.
It's not.
Wait, hold on, y'all. Let him finish his point. So y'all gotta let him finish his point, so he can't be right. Let him finish his point. Go ahead, Sharon.
Jesus,
shit! Stop jumping on him. Go ahead, Sharon. You got it, Sharon. Go ahead.
Just like as why I brought up the Grand Canyon, you take the water out, it becomes one landmass. You put the water back in, then you separate it. It is really that simple. I don't understand why y'all don't understand that we have different words for different things. Just like when it said he part the sea, it doesn't mean that he really in the waters. It means that he went across the street. Like he got to the other side. That's what part in the sea. That's part the street. You get across to the other side. And it's just okay. Just what made Pangea is not having water. It's just what it is.
But there's literally, hold on. There's literally, hold on. There's
That's
Vanta.
why
Hold on.
water separate us now. Where we get the different waters from?
No.
No.
Hold on,
It
bro.
was one right here.
There were
Science.
the continents. The continents were together at one time.
Yeah.
The
Hold
ocean
on, real quick.
separated.
Hold on, real quick. Give me one quick second. Let me give my MNF friend his proper introduction. The man, the myth, the MNF angry man is in the building. Yo, salute to the angry man. Let me give my brother a proper introduction. Yo, what's good with you, fam?
What's good, everybody?
Hey,
I'm listening to this pseudoscience that Sharon is spewing.
And first of all, I want to say to Angry Man real quick, if I can, bro. Hey, listen, man, you got to stop. Everybody, that's why people cut their cameras out right now. Niggas just got through mowing the yard and shit. You want to come up here cleaner than a pair of scissors at Martha Stewart's house and shit. And everybody else ain't dressed like that right now. You got the hat, man. You know what I'm saying? Got the fucking. Come on, bro. What's really going on, man?
Hey, but I'm gonna need some money. Can I get some BMU money, BMU? Because you said the F word like 1,000 times, and I have suspended that the F bomb. But can you do a $5 or $10?
Yeah, I got you, bro. I appreciate it. I'll get you right now.
Thank you,
yeah,
no
problem. Can I say something when they get done talking?
Hey, but hold on, but I will say this though.
What I was saying with Izzy when you get a chance.
It was one ocean, bro. It says it right here. It says it was a super continent. Everything that separated today was together. And it's all land mass. It was one huge land mass with one single ocean. There was no separation. Everything was the same. So one ocean, one landmass. That's it.
They had
Correct.
what was called the tectonic shift, Sharon.
Thank you, Imperious. Thank you.
It's called the tectonic shift, and we have it to this day. That's why there's something called the line of fire in the Pacific, where all the earthquakes and the volcanic activity, because the plates are still moving small to this day.
That's why you get earthquakes.
Hold on, real quick, V. Go ahead, angry man. You got it. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
You're trying to explain to Sharon, and he doesn't know what a tectonic plate is. Sharon thinks that a landmass is just one clump of land connected together. He doesn't realize there's plates and they shift. Like he doesn't even know, as pro-black as he is.
So he doesn't know what an earthquake is, that when two plates hit each other and rub, that's an earthquake? He doesn't know that.
Right.
No, okay, I'm sorry.
He doesn't realize that as we speak right now, the continent of Africa actually moves a few millimeters every year.
Tell him, American man. Tell him.
He doesn't even realize that Africa right now, there's a certain part of Africa that's literally splitting apart.
Yes.
So we may not see it in our lifetime, but eventually a part of Africa is no longer going to be connected to Africa. It's going to end up being its own little island.
And that's why they say, hold on real quick. That's why I said California is going to drift into the ocean too. That's why they say that.
The San Andreas fault. The San Andreas fault is predicted to have like a 9.0 here pretty soon and break California.
Angry man.
Hold on. One more thing. Hold on, y'all. One more thing. I'm done.
Hold on, BMU, because real quick, V was talking and then Sharon was trying to talk. You're after that. Send your appendix, brother.
No, that's what I was going to tell you. I'm finna send that. But but he was saying something that I needed to add too, because when y'all said how stuff is splitting apart and moving, in 2011, the Japan earthquake, it shifted the Earth's axis by 17 centimeters.
Oh,
wow!
People don't understand how that powerful these plates are.
Hold on, y'all, because y'all skipping. Let V get in there, and then Sharon got it. Go ahead, V, and then Sharon.
Can I say one thing to Angry Man real quick? And Angry Man is correct. Like Africa is literally cracking. There has been cracks proven. Africa is breaking apart, and that's what I was trying to tell Sharon. That once upon a time, India was part of Africa. Sharon, I'm sorry. Again, goddamn the name. Sharon. India was part of Africa, and then India broke away and ended up in Asia. And Angry Man is right. Africa is slowly breaking up. and you can't deny it. You can't. Oh yeah, the water this, the water that. No. The lands are breaking, sir. The lands are breaking. Go ahead. I'll be quiet.
And what I'm trying to figure out is how is it Sharon was using research, I guess, from the internet to prove that women hunted with men, but then when it comes to landmass shifting, he denies that, even though that's on the internet too.
Yeah, but it also says, I'm pretty sure, I didn't look it up, but I'm pretty sure it says it's a theory. It's not a
It's
fact.
a theory. Okay.
It's not a theory.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. Right now, what's going on with Africa is not a theory. It is literally being studied by scientists. It is happening. Okay. The same way right now as we speak, the island of Manhattan is sinking because of the weight of all of the buildings. And look, he's gonna act like that's not true. See, here's the funny thing about this. Like, Sharon, the problem with this day and age is there are too many woke assholes that live in fantasy, and you're one of the people that have bought into their bullshit. Y'all refuse to acknowledge reality. The fact that you would sit up here as a grown man and say that women hunted alongside men shows that you don't know anything about men and women.
Facts.
Okay. The reason why, matter of fact, let me ask you this question, Sharon, and in all seriousness, I know you work construction. When you're outside working in the heat in construction, how many women are right next to you doing the same job?
Not many.
You want to know why that is?
Sure.
The reason why is because men, we have way more muscle mass. Because we have way more muscle mass, we tend to heat up more when we're working, which causes us to sweat more, which has given us the evolutionary ability to regulate our heat faster than women can. Women do not sweat as much as us. So when we're out in the hot sun doing shit, they heat up faster than we do because we sweat more. And the reason why we're designed that way is because we're supposed to be doing the manual labor. This is the main reason why we have more upper body strength. This is why even if a woman becomes a bodybuilder, a dude that's not even a bodybuilder could tackle her and defeat her in a wrestling match because we are inherently stronger. The same way that an ape is stronger than you, we're stronger than women. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Let Sharon reply. Thank you to Treese. I appreciate Treese for the support. Thank you.
Like I said, it says the tectonic plates theory. That's what it says, literally. But it's okay. Nobody had to believe me. You could do your own Google to see if it says theory when you Google it. Plate tectonics is a theory of such and such. And just because a woman is
Sharon, there's a theory of evolution.
Wait, hold on, y'all. Hold on.
It doesn't matter. It says the word theory in it, so therefore,
so does evolution,
Sharon. I understand people just don't want to read and just say it is what it is. Y'all want to believe whoever you want to believe. It's fine. I'm just going by what the things say and what I read.
Theory is not literal, sir. Theory is not literal.
Wait, y'all. Come on. Hey, one mic, y'all. One mic. Let him finish saying what he got to say first. One mic. Go ahead, Sharon.
Like if it literally says theory, then I don't know what the argument is. It's in there. So and the peers just proved it too. He said yes, it says theory. But regardless if the woman is weaker than a man, it doesn't mean that she wasn't hunting. I do not understand what do that have to do with her actually participating in hunting with the men. It does not. They had maybe smaller bowls.
It absolutely does because
I don't know how. I don't understand how. Just because I'm a weaker man doesn't mean that I can't go ahead and fight the other man. Just because she is weaker than men doesn't mean that she can't hunt, that she has a smaller bow, that she has a smaller knife, smaller sword, or whatever it is, whatever tricks that she needs to do to be a better hunter as a woman. That's what she would need.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. So you're out and about with your wife in New York. You're having a night out or whatever, right? some dude jumps up to try to attack y'all, you gonna stand behind her and let her fight?
No.
Why?
Because I'm a better fighter.
Why?
Because I've been doing it for a while.
Why not allow her? If they're fully capable, if they're fully capable of hunting, fully capable of doing all of the things that we're able to do, why not give her a shot? Why not, instead of when the guy jumps out with the knife, instead of you just automatically jumping up there to defend her, why not just do rock, paper, scissors and decide who going to do it?
I literally just explained it, and I answered it right down the line of why I would do it, because I take more responsibility in those type of situations. Right?
Hey, Sharon, give me one quick second. I apologize. Hold on real quick. Yo, y'all know, is this AR from y'all channel, from your channel, Sharon? What's this? AR.
Yeah. With like a mask, like with a cartoon mask.
Yeah, just make sure though.
Yeah, I am. Give me 1 second. Let me y'all support the show in the meantime. Between the AR, is that you?
What's up?
Yeah, that's him.
That's him. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right, cool.
And just so we can be clear about something before we go further with this, the word theory does not inherently mean fake. In a scientific context, a theory is a well-substantiated, comprehensive explanation of some aspect of the natural world, supported by a vast amount of evidence, facts, and tested hypotheses, not just a guess or a hunch.
Talk your shit, Angry Man.
Well, remember, Angry Man, he didn't know what an abstract was when I was talking to him about that, so I don't think he's gonna know.
Yeah, no, Angry Man's a point.
The thing is, theory's been proven wrong all the time when we get new information. That's the issue that we have. But like, one thing we could say that we all just gonna say 300 million years. Most people just don't want to do enough.
Sharon, science is ever. You have to always debunk the theory of science. It's always debunk. That's the whole point of science. You have to keep evolving.
Well, see, the reason why a theory works that way, Sharon, is because we're still trying to understand the world we live in. So it's an ongoing process, but that doesn't mean or negate the fact that the evidence that we found in certain things can be substantiated. Because just because something is a certain way right now doesn't mean it's not going to change. Like for instance, I saw a story that said something about squirrels in freaking California or somewhere are starting to become carnivores. Now, before that happens, they're not carnivores. But if all of a sudden there's a shift in their behavior and they begin eating, like attacking other animals and shit for sustenance, well, now that's a shift. Now we have to acknowledge that. So just because, let's say, squirrels became carnivores, it doesn't mean that they weren't, what they were before. You see what I'm saying? So just because you're saying, okay, well, that's just a theory. Well, that's a theory based on the evidence and information that we have thus far.
Right. And also, I look at it and I see what's going on, and I see that it's water. That when the water rises, land disappears, and they trying to contribute that to tectonic plates moving in such and
how does the water get between?
Wait, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Like, y'all gotta give them. Let's respect each other. Yo, Sharon, come back, bro. I'm trying to let you rock. I'm trying to tell them to not cut you off when you're talking, so you could demonstrate your point. Come back, bro. Why are you running?
I'm sorry.
Izzy, hold on. Though. He was cutting all of us.
I know.
I was been pretty. Look, he called me tons of names throughout the debate. He said I was this, that. I'm stupid. I didn't call him one thing.
Right. That's fair. Hold on. Real quick.
I'm just saying. I think I've been pretty damn fair to him.
And Pierce, you have. That's fair. But that's why when the back and forth, that's why I was trying to get him to stop and let you. And you said it's okay. But I know right now he's just trying to finish his point. So if we can allow everybody to just finish their point real quickly and then debunk the point one at a time.
Well,
right?
In Sharon's defense, in all fairness, he is defending his point by himself And you know, if I were him, I would be frustrated too. It's frustrating when you're wrong.
I said that earlier. I give him balls for staying and taking the fire from everywhere. I give him total respect.
Angry man, that was good. Angry man, that was
hold
good.
on, let me get his point off. Y'all support the show in the meantime. Between time, everybody send at least $5 to the super chat or to the Cash App, preferably. Appreciate it. What's up, Black? Go ahead, Sharon. You got it, bro.
Y'all good?
Nah, man, come on, man. Don't come on, bro. You got it. I tried to stop people from cutting you off. Go ahead. You got the floor, bro.
I mean, it's okay. I think people don't really actually read; they just believe what other people say. And so, like, if it's a theory, that means it could be disproven as well. We've seen it happen time and time again. At one point, the theory was that you could fall off this motherfucker too, right? And majority of the people in the world believe that as well. Like, it was a fact. It's okay. You want to believe that once upon a time the damn land masses of that as big as America moved from one place to another and it stopped moving all of a sudden? Fine. Me, I look at it, I see that if you used to take all the water out, is one mass. The higher the water rises, the less land we are going to have. It's land masses, and I believe in Nantucket right now is disappearing because the water is literally rising. It ain't because it's losing anything. We see it happen when rivers overflow all the time. It changes the geography. We understand it is water that's doing that. It ain't the goddamn earth moving.
So we're gonna just ignore the fact that most of the continents can fit together like a puzzle piece.
Right, that's what I said.
Thank you, Angry man.
And
I said the same thing. Hold on, real quick.
And that's because of the water. That's why it looks like it could fit like a puzzle piece. So the more you fill it up, the water, it's going to shape and form to its surroundings. So therefore, it's going to look.
That's not.
You got it.
That's not necessarily. If first of all, I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with what you just said, Sharon.
Okay.
If the land mass is right there, and all of a sudden you have water rising, that does not mean that the land masses are going to end up shaped like they would fit in a puzzle piece. That doesn't make sense, bro.
Unless they were connected already, and then they had to be connected already, and then the edges for the water to fill in those spots.
And I'm not saying the water's not rising. I'm not saying that, because what you just said, that's happening too. But it's happening in addition to, not just that.
If you used to take the water out, what it would look like?
We don't know.
We do
mountains.
know.
It's mountains. Literally, that's how you get mountains. Mountains is like
it'll be one land.
Sea level.
Wait. Hold on for a second. Let's stop for a second. All right. I'm gonna say this. If nobody else is gonna say this, we don't know. How deep can you go in the ocean?
We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. No one's gone to the bottom of the ocean. No one's ever been to the bottom of the ocean.
I have to answer, Angry Man. I have to answer. You can ask James Cameron. James Cameron went to the deepest, darkest of the darkest ocean. You can ask him. Anyone who has a question for the ocean, James Cameron.
Wait. How does he know? Wait.
Wait. They went deep as they could go, and you know what? They found another damn ocean.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's true. You're right.
Right. Yeah. So, but regardless, we have been to the bottom of the ocean.
We have not. We've never been to the bottom. We have never been to the bottom of the ocean.
Pressure.
That's absolutely not true. We know more about outer space than we do about the bottom of the oceen, bro.
Right, that's a fact.
That's a fact.
Y'all really need to start reading.
No, I'm reading it right now. We've only studied. I'm telling you right now, a scientist just said, and if you want to look this up, I can send you the link, and you can play the video. The man just said that scientists have studied only in comparison to space, a cup of water. of the ocean. That is it.
As a matter, hold on real quick. As a matter of fact, Darth Bunkin waving the back. As a matter of fact, they were trying to explore the ocean, and they saw something that is Darth Bunkin. Wait, y'all know Darth Bunkin?
Yeah, I can vouch.
Darth Bunkin.
Hey, shout out to Darth Bunkin. Listen, there was a time. Salute to you, Darth Bunkin. There was a time that they was exploring the ocean and they stopped. And guess what came after that? NASA, nigga. NASA came after that because they was like they seen some shit down there and they realized that they really don't want to go down there like that.
Izzy, I'm scared. I'm scared to see what's in the ocean. I'm scared.
Easy. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let y'all cook. As above, so below to me. My thing is this: we talk about space a lot. In space, you need oxygen. It's extremely cold. You have no gravity. Ocean, extremely dark, extremely cold. You have no gravity. It's the same thing. As above, so below. But I'm gonna tell you, them motherfuckers went all the way down to the bottom of the ocean, and they found fish.
I need that bread, man, because you say.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. They found fish, bro. They found fish at the bottom of the ocean that they. Listen, even whales can't go that far down. Google it. Whales cannot go that far down. They found a fish with a lamp above his head. Y'all seen the damn fish?
Yeah.
With the lamp above his fucking head.
Look, whales.
I'm sorry. My bad.
BMU, ship it, man. Now, brother. I'm not gonna let you have another word until I get that coinage.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Whales and dolphins, even if they could, they wouldn't want to go that far down.
Exactly, Andrew, man.
Okay,
exactly.
Here's the thing, right? If for those of you that believe in dinosaurs and all of that crap, right?
Crazy.
So even if you believe in dinosaurs, you do realize that whatever was allegedly deleted that was on land, that didn't affect the ocean.
Facts.
So whatever's in the damn ocean has been here since this shit has been here.
Angry man, that's why I'm scared of the ocean. I know it's down there. I'm scared, bro.
I don't play with the ocean.
I don't want to discover it. I don't want to discover that goddamn demonic stuff underneath. And by the way, Angry man, we only discovered like what 3%, 5% of sea life. We hardly discovered sea life. Hardly.
Yeah, no one has ever touched the floor. They realized.
I'm scared, bro.
They realized.
I'm scared.
So hold on. When they went down there, they realized that wasn't the floor of the ocean. Like Eggman said, they discovered some other shit down there. The ocean goes. They don't have the equipment. Remember, even when they went recently and they had the billionaires thing and they built that thing real quick, they don't have the equipment to be able to go down to the bottom of the ocean. The pressure would crush whatever goes down there alone. We don't have the materials to do that. So that's part of the problem. Hey, let me just hold on real quick.
Hold on
real quick. It's not, yo. Are you serious, yo, fam? It's been documented that they have aborted all different types of oceanic experiments, at least in public, because of what was going on down there.
Bro, check this out. Whenever the soldiers are inside of a freaking submarine, right? They can literally feel the damn pressure. The lower they go, like they have a certain depth. They can't go any lower than that because it will literally crush the damn submarine, bro.
That's a fact.
Yeah, but they figured out a way to get past that.
Where? Show us the proof.
Yeah. Show us that.
Show us the proof.
Yeah, what's the way, Sharon? Show us this magical submarine.
I think they pump water through it or something.
Thank you.
But show us.
So the problem is that I believe y'all want a man physically to touch the bottom instead of saying that.
What are you talking about, Sharon?
We got technology that can get to the bottom because we understand how to alleviate the pressure.
Bro, check this out. Check this out. They
say you can put two Mount Everest on top of each other in the
ocean.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead, BMU. I need that coinage before BMU says another word. I love him to life, but I need.
What the cash up it? It's on the screen. Oh, got it.
It's on the screen. It's in the chat. It's on the screen. It's everywhere. I love you. You my brother. Send that coinage, bro.
I got you.
Izzy, can I get a word in if I may? Could I get?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna let Darth Bumpkin. Hold on real quick.
Y'all got it, because every time I try to talk, I get shut off.
I mean, yo, listen to your.
I understand. Like you did a good job. It's just
It's hard. It's hard. You know,
I don't
Sharon.
know what's going
Go
on.
ahead, Sharon. Go ahead, Sharon.
Nah, hold
I
on.
don't
He
really
could no.
understand why it keeps happening, but it's just what it is. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
you listen. Go because after you, then it's AR and Darth Bunket, and then XC. My man go by XC now, and then V. You could get in there. All right, y'all make sure.
Do I get in at some time or no? Do I get in sometime? Possibly.
Yeah. I said Darth. Who was that? Imperius? You want to get back? But give me a second. Yes, but let me.
No, whenever you want me, just let me know. I've just been waiting.
Hold on, real quick. Let me let AR and Darth Bunkin get in there as well because AR has been patient. He's been up here for a minute. Give me a second, y'all. All right. So, yo, AR, what would you like to say on this subject, bro?
What's up, good sir? Hello, everybody.
What's good?
I feel like people are trolling. Sharon saying tectonic plates aren't real. Angry Man saying dinosaurs aren't real. I don't know what's happening. And the subject when I was first started listening was something about. I thought it was something about like women voting or women. Something I don't know exactly what it was. Yeah. I don't know how it got turned into a anti-science theme. But whenever it gets back to like the other stuff, I'll chime in.
And no doubt. All right, yo, hey Jay, I'm sorry, the panel's full. That's the only reason why I haven't brought you back up, Jalen. The panel's full. Hey, go ahead, Dark.
Go ahead. Could I quickly substantiate why I said dinosaurs weren't real?
Yeah, man, because I agree with you. The evidence points.
Me too.
Okay, so the reason why I say that, it's not like I'm just saying no. The reason why I say that is because we've been taught a few things about dinosaurs throughout our lifetime that just keep switching. So at one point, they claimed that dinosaurs existed during the same time as the caveman. Then they changed that. Then they said, no, they didn't exist during the same time. And now you got people trying to say it again, right? They're trying to go back to it. But the real reason, the biggest reason is you have certain animals that exist today that existed during the time of the dinosaur. So what I'm trying to figure out is how did those particular animals survive that cataclysmic event and the dinosaurs didn't?
I just want to make sure I'm on the same page as you. Are you taking the page out of Sharon's book now? Because you sound like him with tectonic plates when you're talking
Actually,
about
I
this.
don't.
Because
Sharon didn't give an explanation as to why he didn't believe in that.
You're saying that it changes. They taught you something about dinosaurs and humans used to coexist. I don't know when you were taught that. I've never been taught that. I've never even seen that in any science book. So maybe you could.
How old are you?
Maybe you could throw. I'm 31. Maybe you could throw a link in the back.
That's
so
why
we can see.
That's why.
Okay, we'll throw. I would love to see this in a science.
Wait, but hold on, AR. Hold on. What he's trying to tell you is when we were younger, and when you're in your 40s and up, right? 40, 45 and up, we were taught that dinosaurs and the Precambrian man, the prehistoric man, existed during the same time. You could tell this is true because they even had a cartoon called the Flintstones where there were dinosaurs with but listen, y'all laughing, but y'all know. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick. Art,
is that what you were taught on?
Hold on, real quick. No, we weren't taught on the Flintstones, but what you don't understand is art imitates life, especially when we were coming up, right? And so there was a school of thought, and that's why when people try to make it seem like I'm crazy by saying that a humanoid existed during the time of Pangea, that is absolutely a school of thought that we was taught, right? And so it's more than possible. But I would say that dinosaurs did not exist, and especially not in the way that they're saying, because number one, if you know any museum, they tell you that those are not real dinosaur bones that's in the museum for multiple reasons, right? Those are a fabrication of the dinosaur bones. How, if the dinosaurs existed with that scale millions and millions and millions of years ago, is what they say, how do they have intact dinosaurs? Number one. Number two, that when we was coming up, they told us that dinosaurs were from the reptilian lineage, right? Reptiles, right? Now I'm hearing that they're saying dinosaurs are from the birds. They're from birds. They have feathers and all this other stuff. How did they know? How did they know what they ate? How did they know what they did? How do they have a real record of these things? It's make believe and fairy tales. That's what I believe, and that's the reason why I believe it.
So this goes back to what Angry Man was saying earlier, which is, you know, science. And he was talking about theories specifically, but obviously it's not just theories. It's science.
It has to do with the classification of the animal.
So, yeah, well, it's science generally. It changes.
It's
so even if what you were saying was true,
hold on, let him finish. Let him finish.
Even if what you were saying was true, the point of science is that it's always fighting against itself. It's always saying, is this correct? It's always testing against itself. And that's why you might see some changes where, oh, we thought it was reptilian or whatever, but now we think actually it was probably more bird because of this or that or the other. If that were even the case, it's very simple that if this was taught mass taught in schools and stuff, for you to throw a link in the back of some articles, of some books or whatever that you read this in, I think it's more likely that you don't understand, you don't remember properly what you were taught, or you weren't paying attention or whatever. And so you're just kind of confused about maybe what you were taught. You can say it was a school of thought. There's plenty of schools of thoughts of different things. That doesn't make it a mainstream school of thought or the actual consensus school of thought. So that doesn't help your argument.
What I'm telling you. So first of all,
listen. All I asked for was.
Here's the thing, AR.
I wasn't finished talking.
Here's the thing, bro. First of all, you're not.
Finished talking.
First of all,
what am I holding on for?
Wait, hold on real quick, because you're holding on hold on real quick. Go
I'm
ahead.
I'm trying to address what you're saying. Go ahead and finish what you're saying, bro.
I asked for a link 15 minutes ago. Nobody has thrown a link in the back.
Yo,
so you guys can talk all you need. None of you guys. I know you aren't.
Can you finish what you're saying so I can say something? Because I'm not going to give you a fucking link.
I know you aren't. I know you aren't.
I get tired of you dudes talking out your ass. I get tired of you dudes coming in here talking about some, yo, where's your link? Where's your empirical? Ain't nobody trying to hear that goofy shit right now.
We're talking about science, but you don't want to hear about empirical evidence. Okay, that makes zero sense.
Here's the thing.
When Sharon was talking about tectonic plates, you guys were asking for some evidence.
Here's the thing, bro.
And then when I asked you for a simple link about what you
we literally have that occurring right now.
You brought up Flintstones. You brought up Flintstones.
I brought up Flintstones.
I know. I said because both of you are on the same page. I'm both on the same side. You brought up Flintstones.
What does he need a link for?
One mic. Hold on for a second.
I want to see.
One mic. Okay, AR. 1 second. 1 second. AR.
1 second. We literally have what's going on right now as we speak, as far as the tectonic plates, literally. But you're talking about freaking dinosaurs, and anybody with any damn intellect can look at the historical timeline and the way it's broken down and the way it's explained, and there are holes in it. There's holes in it missing. So you'll have to excuse the fuck out of me if I don't believe every single theory.
Okay.
You'll have to excuse me.
So he said I could finish, and then he starts yapping again, babbling, all this other bullshit.
You
just said anybody with any intellect can see X, Y, and Z. What do you think, if there was a Venn diagram, what do you think the overlap will be between those that believe in tectonic, scientists specifically that believe in tectonic plate theory?
Are you a scientist, sir? Are you a scientist?
1 second, V. 1 second.
I literally.
What do you think that? What do you just said that anybody with any intellect?
I literally just
wait. Hold on, real quick. AM, I apologize. Hey, my man, Cajun. Thank you very much, Cajun. Cajun paid. Let me show. So it's no problem. My man Cajun paid $50. He said AR out. All right. So if y'all want to bring AR back, it's $50 to bring AR back.
Good job. Here's my thing with guys like AR, right? This is what pisses me off. What pisses me off with guys like AR is that they act like just because something has been, commonly accepted by all, that means that it's a definite. So number one, the only reason I'm saying to Sharon, because Sharon's argument is
as I was saying,
wait, hold on. You wasn't saying shit. I'm talking right now.
Wait, hold on. One mic. AR, come on. One mic.
Sharon's argument is that he doesn't believe in. Sharon's argument is that he doesn't believe in the tectonic plate shifting, right? Okay. Like I told Sharon, I get why he's saying that. However, my reason for believing that theory is correct is because it's currently happening. It's currently happening right now. So here's my thing. Scientists right now are talking about it's possible they may be able to bring back the woolly mammoth. Has any of y'all saw that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I haven't saw that yet.
They brought back the dire wolf.
They brought back the wolf.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let AM finish because AR gets to respond. AR gets to respond.
Check this out. If they are actually successful at doing that, and then they successfully recreate a damn dinosaur, you guys got it. You got it. But right now, as we speak, every last theory of dinosaurs has constantly changed and constantly shifted. At one point, they're part of the reptiles. At another point, they're part of birds. They've constantly shifted this. At one point, the T-Rex was just a lizard. Another point, he has feathers. Like, it's constantly changing and flipping back and forth. And they still haven't agreed. Scientists still haven't agreed which they're a part of, the freaking bird family or the reptile family. They still haven't agreed on it.
All right, go ahead, AR. You got the floor.
20 minutes now. I still don't have a link. You guys are saying a lot of bullshit.
I'm gonna get you a link.
Uneducated. Yeah, I appreciate that. Saying a lot of bullshit from uneducated. None of you have written in science journals.
AR, you don't believe in
tectonic? Wait, hold on. Don't interrupt.
I do believe in tectonic plates, which is why I don't know if Sharon is trolling or if Angry Man is trolling because one, one wants to argue against tectonic plates and say and use science as the basis of him supporting tectonic plates and say it's it's a consensus, it's a theory, blah 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 blah. But then he wants to reverse it when it comes to dinosaurs and say,
did he not hear what I did? He not hear?
No,
Angry Man.
One second. V. Hold on, V. Let
stupid.
To be honest, Angry Man, I stopped listening when you start talking.
Is he stupid?
Yeah. And you're still yapping. You're still yapping.
Know what's up. You had some shit on your mind before you got up
here. Izzy, the reason why I interrupted
is we know what's up. You had some shit on your mind before you got up here.
You don't have to get in, V. You don't have to get in.
Let Angry Man say on his own.
You got up here. You had some shit on your mind before you got up here.
Are you gonna send a link?
I'm about to do it.
Are you gonna send a link? Angry Man, are you gonna send a link or are you just gonna yap? Okay, you're not gonna send a link. Okay, gotcha.
Link these nuts.
Yeah.
Guess what, AR? I can send you a link right now to a book that says that Africans are subhuman. Is that true?
Are you gonna send a link to the bullshit you're talking about?
Is that true?
Are you going to send a link?
Is that true?
I will take anything, pretty much anything, like anything credible. I will read.
Is that true? Yes
Can you
or no?
send it? Okay.
At one point, that was credible.
Yeah. So you're back on Sharon's side of tectonic plates aren't real. Okay, got it. All right, got it. Tectonic plates aren't real.
Let me ask you a question.
You don't get time. You don't.
They always agree with me.
You don't get to ask a question.
Yes.
What do you mean? I don't get to?
You don't get that. I just.
Wait. Hold on. No, it's not. Come on, AR. You wilding. Relax.
What you mean I'm wilding?
Wait, hold on. Y'all don't have to warn me or nothing. Hold on real quick. AR, you wilding. Because you talking about this is your channel, this is not your channel, this is my channel. And please don't disrespect me like that. I'm not disrespecting. I'm literally in the back. Hold on real quick. The reason why I haven't been interrupting is because I'm literally getting you the link in the back. Angry Man don't have to get you the link. I will get you the link and I will tell you the philosophy that it came from. Now they're calling it pseudoscience, but what we're telling you is absolutely was a philosophy that was taught. It's called Young Earth creationism.
Yeah, Young Earth creationism. That's a Christian. That's a religious thing.
Okay. So hold on, AR. So I guess what AR, how you would tell us what we was taught? Now listen, I guess you don't
know what you was taught.
AR. I guess what you don't understand is when we came up, there was also prayer in school. And there was also the Pledge of Allegiance in school.
I'm gonna ask a simple question.
Hold on real quick. You gotta be. You got to be respectful, bro. You asking for a link. I'm giving you a link to something that tells you that there was a school of thought that said that man and dinosaurs existed within the same time.
Where does that school of thought come from?
Family, at the end of the day.
Where does that school of thought come from?
He asked for a link.
I'm trying to say, right.
I'm not saying for a link. I'm talking about everything.
Hold on real quick. I'm about to send you the link. But what I'm saying is, what I would appreciate is, just like I'm asking people not to cut you off and not to cut AM off and not to cut other people off. I'd appreciate if you give me the opportunity to answer the question instead of keep trying to rapidly, because that's what y'all do, and I don't appreciate that style of communication. If you ask a question, allow the person to answer the question and then go to the next question. Don't be rapidly shooting mad questions at me at the same time, keep cutting me off. That's mad disrespectful. So what I would like to address first and foremost is, yo, this is not your channel, this is my channel. You just got here. This is the first time you've been over here like that. And you're welcome to be here, but we operate with respect, right? Secondly, I have the link for you. I will send it. I'll put it in the back chat for you, and then we could go from there. Is that fair enough?
No, I appreciate it. Angry Man does need to send me a link because he over here yapping too.
Nah, but yo, fam, come on, man. You acted like you. Come on, man. Don't do.
Man.
You don't have but you can't. You don't get to pop off like that.
If you would like,
Angry Man popped off first. Now you upset because I'm popping off.
I'm not upset about anything.
Why are you talking to me about popping off after Angry Man did it? Why are you talking to me about popping off after Angry Man did it?
If you would like, I would send you plenty of links, but here's the thing. I just told you I wasn't going to send you a link.
People are complaining. I don't understand. It don't make sense.
You know what I mean? He's not interested in no. He's not interested in no dialogue with me. He's got a stick up his ass about me, and
I agree with Angry Man
in order to express it.
Angry Man, I know this guy. Angry Man, I know this guy. Izzy, I'm sorry to interrupt, Izzy. I'm sorry to interrupt, but
he's got a stick up his ass.
Random. We are all being civil. We are all being civil on the panel. You're being disrespectful. You're being a menace. You're being a menace on panel, sir. You're being a menace.
You guys are being civil, and that's the issue.
No. You're uncivilized. You're the uncivilized one right here.
Angry Man got upset.
Angry Man came here with civility, sir. No, he's not emotional. He's not emotional.
Second of all, you're talking about you're talking about creationism, the creationism theory. That's not a science. That doesn't come from science. That comes from religion.
Why are you talking too much?
That's why it says this belief. Because Nancy, nobody was talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Nobody's talking to you. This belief is rooted in a literal interpretation of the Bible. It has nothing to do with science. It's based on religion. So when you're talking about science and scientific evidence and all this stuff, and then you bring up, oh well, we were talking
human fossils. Shut the human fossils. Yo, here it is right here, yo, bro. Again, human fossils have been found mixed with dinosaur fossils, showing that humans existed at the same time that dinosaurs existed. 43%. Human fossils have been found mixed in with dinosaur fossils, showing that humans existed at the same time as dinosaurs. Sir, let me put this up here for you. Hold on. I thought that was up there. Hold on. Let me put this up there. My bad. I thought this is the American Scientific. What is this?
Who's yapping?
The American Scientific Knowledge and Beliefs About Human Evolution, Year of Darwin. But this is it, right? Human fossils have been found mixed in with dinosaur fossils, showing that humans existed at the same time that dinosaurs existed. But
here's the thing, right?
Can you scroll?
Hold on. Go ahead, Angry Man.
Here's the thing is,
yes,
and this is where conversation.
Send the link. I'm sorry, send the link in the back.
Hold on, let Angry Man finish, bro.
This is where conversations like this become disingenuous, right? Because we weren't trying to prove to him that humans and dinosaurs existed. Right. What we were saying was that when we were younger, when we first started learning about dinosaurs, we were taught that they existed at the same time as humans.
Right.
And as we got older, that theory changed. Oh, well, no, the humans did not exist at the same time as dinosaurs. But for him to come in here and say, oh, well, that's not what you learned. You just don't remember what you learned properly. Like, what? How you gonna tell somebody else what they learned? There were a lot of things that were taught during my time as a child. There were a lot of things that were taught during my father's time as a child, during my grandfather's time as a child, that has shifted and changed. There were a lot of things back in the day that were considered science that is now considered pseudoscience.
Yep. Facts.
So are we saying that humans and dinosaurs
real quick.
with each other?
Real quick.
No, we said
because you're sitting. you guys still, it's like the point goes over your head. You're sitting here criticizing science because you were taught by some pastors or someone else that believed in the Bible about the creationism theory, which comes from the Bible. It's not rooted. It's not rooted.
Wait, hold on. One mic, y'all. Stop cutting him off. Let him finish his point.
It's not rooted in science. So you weren't taught it by a scientist. You weren't taught mainstream scientific thought. You were taught creationism theory by a religious person. And then you're criticizing science because a creationist told you one thing and science said another. And you grew up and found out that the creationists lied to you. And you're like, oh, see, science changes all the time. And I wasn't even talking about humans and dinosaurs just at the same time. I was specifically talking about and I should have been more specific. I was specifically talking about you were saying that, they reptiles and birds and this stuff and X, Y, and Z. That's what I was specifically talking about. The overlap, dinosaurs, what is categorized as a dinosaur? I don't know what it is, but I know it's a wide variety of species. So if you take I think the common scientific thought is like 2 million years ago is when Homo erectus or whatever started kind of branching off. There might be some overlap between a distant relative or the latest dinosaur or whatever. And that Homo erectus model of human or whatever you would want to call it. And even alligators can technically be considered dinosaurs because if I'm not mistaken, they existed during the dinosaur period. And I think, which is why I'm asking for that. Oh, you sent it. All right, cool.
I've been sent it.
Yeah, I just saw it. You just sent it 2 minutes ago. I think that link, they have percentages at the end, and he just can't help himself.
Which is literally what I said.
And I think that link was saying,
did he just get through saying?
Yeah, I am talking down to
the alligator or crocodile. What did you just say about an alligator and crocodile?
I think that link, I'm gonna check it out, but it had a percentage at the end of those.
Angry man.
What did he just say? What did he just say is about crocodiles?
That they existed during the times of dinosaurs is what he said.
Didn't I say earlier that my issue with the entire theory about dinosaurs is that there are creatures here now that scientists say existed during the time of dinosaurs. How did they survive the cataclysmic event? This shows you he wasn't even listening to me.
Angry man, he was not listening. Angry man, he's pure ego. That's ego. You're talking to ego.
He doesn't need a cheerleader.
Yeah, I don't know, Vance. I don't know why you feel like you have to chime in. Just relax.
Americans are talking, buddy.
Are talking. Relax. You're not listening if you're talking.
Oh, Americans are talking. We talk about the planet, sir. We talk about the planet.
If crocodiles,
we talk about the planet, sir.
Wait, hold on. One mic, Vance. One mic. Let him finish. And Darth Bumpkin's been very patient. He's nice. And then my man. I got you. I was just about to say you after that, and then my man AC. I got AXC.
Oh, Blumpkin's here. I didn't know Blumpkin was here. Okay.
Darth Bumpkin is nice. And then,
So a couple of things. Dinosaurs didn't just vanish off the face of the earth. There was the cataclysmic event, but there were still dinosaurs existed after the cataclysmic event. 1, 2. If alligators and
which dinosaurs were they?
I'd have to look it up. But for example, the asteroid, which is the asteroid theory, it didn't wipe out 100. It never claimed to wipe out.
Can we get a link?
Of dinosaurs.
Okay,
it was just,
but before
I can get you a link. It was like 90, 95% or something like that. So there were still species of animals and dinosaurs existing at that time. If crocodiles and alligators and the fish are the big thing, because if the asteroid hits, it's a lot harder to live on land than it is underwater. Whatever. If alligators and crocodiles exist at the same time as dinosaurs, that would make them dinosaurs. So they exist. They were dinosaurs, and they weren't wiped out. Therefore, dinosaurs still exist today.
Before you go further,
I'll get you that link,
which cataclysmic event is the one that you believe in?
Right, because there's at least three of them that they're talking about.
I don't really have a strong point on any of them, but from what I understand, the main
Wait, hold on, let him finish. Hold on,
Vance just loves talking. It's like it's crazy. The mainstream, from what I understand, the mainstream one is going to be asteroid and or combination of a volcano.
The asteroid. Okay, so with the asteroid, right? So you have this asteroid that's like, if I remember correctly, it was like 4 miles wide or something crazy. So
I'll have to look it up.
So if you have this asteroid hit the planet, and then you have this dust cloud that pretty much blots out the freaking sun, and you've got all of these animals on land. I get how the animals in the sea would still be able to survive, but how the hell would crocodiles, frogs, snakes. How the hell would they survive the shit?
It's called nuclear winter, Angry Man.
Yeah, how would they survive the shit because that dust cloud lasted for years, right?
Yes. I mean, I assume so, yeah.
So
yeah,
so how would they survive?
Yeah.
This just because the dust cloud is on the top of the in the atmosphere doesn't mean species can't survive. So they survive because animals adapt, especially
No, it's nuclear winter. You can't survive nuclear winter.
You can.
Once it blocks out the sun,
You never heard the theory.
No,
that
nuclear winter blocks out the sun. The sun feeds the plants, which the dinosaurs ate. Some of them ate, and they would have died from starvation because the sun cannot flourish any plant life. So the nuclear winter would block out any life. Any life. You can look that up right now.
And in addition to that, you're talking about animals adapt, but the amount of time that they would need to adapt in that situation, they wouldn't be able to adapt that quick.
Exactly.
That's not how it's not exactly, because it's not like it's not necessarily that they physically adapt. What happens is survival of the fittest. Essentially, you have species, they have a mutation in their genes. That one is able to survive. The other species, the other members of that species, they don't have that mutation, so they start dying out. The ones that do have the mutation, they survive, they mate with each other, and they keep going forward. And that's how you get the mutations in survival of the fittest. Or at least that's the theory of survival of the fittest.
That's the
when
theory.
When it comes to that, you don't need it to adapt super fast like overnight.
Well, no, hold on. Sorry,
but here's the thing. But here's the thing. That's Darwin's theory, correct?
Sure. Yeah.
Yes, that is.
Okay. So here's the thing. Already I have a problem with it because it's Darwin's theory, right? Because Darwin said something crazy like that a giraffe's neck got longer over time so that it could actually reach the plants at the top of the tree. And it's like, that doesn't make sense because it takes time for that to happen. What was it using for nourishment during that time? And if it used something lower for nourishment, that would negate the need for his neck to get longer. It doesn't make sense.
Because, just real quick, it wouldn't, because, for example, if the trees that they were, let's say they lived in a region that had lower trees, right? And the climate started getting worse. So they started venturing off, and as they, walk across the earth, the trees that they're coming across are a little bit higher now. Well, the ones that can't reach those trees, those ones die off. The ones that can, they survive. So they then mate and they have more draft children, whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called, draft kids. And they continue to do this, and it continues and continues and continues. And they reach a place where the trees are really high up, or whatever other reason that survival of the fittest would fit in that. And then that's why their necks would continue to grow. It's not like, I don't know what idea you have in your head, but at least that's the idea I have, and that's how I understand it. That's what I understand it to mean.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? And I'm not saying that idea doesn't make sense, but it's a stretch. No pun intended. It's a stretch. Like, here's the thing. Here's the thing with the croc. So basically, what you're saying is that the crocodile was able to adapt to this humongous dust cloud that blotted out the sun, that we know would have an effect, a drastic effect on plant life, all of that. So you're saying that the crocodile.
Yes, hold on. Yes, angry men. Crocodiles and alligators. Alligators down here in Florida. Rivers and lakes freeze over, and they sleep in the frozen lake, frozen in the ice, with their nose sticking out for months.
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
so
they can survive being. They can survive being frozen solid in a block of ice. Their heart rate is down to like 3 or 4 a minute.
Okay, but here's the thing. Yeah,
they cannot eat for years.
One second.
And also, I just want to
hold on. One second. Y'all let AM finish his point
as well.
No, let Sharon get in there. Go ahead, Sharon. What was you saying?
I just want to say one quick thing, that the sunlight, if it blocked out the sunlight, if it's going to affect the plants on the goddamn land, it's also going to affect sea life as well, because the sea life also needs that sunlight to grow their version of the plant life.
Yeah, that's a part of the photosynthesis of Earth, right? But
not to revert.
Hold on, let AM finish this point real quick, y'all, and then you can get back in there. Go ahead, AM.
No, I'm not saying, look, crocodiles and alligators, they are very adaptive. I get that, right? But to think that a crocodile would be able to adapt that well and another species of, since you're saying crocodiles are technically would be a species of the dinosaur or associated with the dinosaur, to say that only that species, so none of the other dinosaurs, we're supposed to flip a coin and say, well, this is just the one that was able to adapt. None of the other ones were able to adapt in no way, shape, or form.
No, they didn't.
I can answer all of this.
Wait, hold on. He's asking AR. Let AR respond, and then we're gonna stop the back and forth and open it up for everybody. Go ahead, Imperious. You're next after this back and forth. Go ahead.
And those women hunted those goddamn Tyrannosaurus Rex too. Goddamn it.
Yeah, that sounds intelligent.
Izzy, that link that you sent, and then you were really boisterous or whatever the word would be about, saying what you said. That was a link saying this is what Americans believe, not the fact that it is true. So when you were, yelling,
no, but that's the point. Hold on. That was the point. Time out.
I know.
AR, time out.
I know what you're about to say. That's what Americans. I know what you're gonna say.
What I said is, hold on. My whole point was that we were taught when we were younger.
I understand that was your point. I understand that. I understand that. The point I'm making is that you weren't taught that by scientists, and that's where the disconnect is.
But I mean, but teachers.
But you're arguing. But no, I understand. But you're arguing. Your angry man, at least, was arguing. Oh well, scientists got it wrong here. Scientists got it wrong there. And I'm saying that wasn't scientific. That wasn't a scientist telling you that.
No, we got to. Okay, but hold on, real quick. AR, I just want to be clear. The argument, at least from my standpoint, and I believe from Angry Man's too, was not that we were taught by scientists. We said that is a school of thought in school. So now you have to remember, during this time frame that we're talking about, it's also, we was in second grade, third grade. You know what I'm saying? I remember having the little dinosaur thing, play things, whatever. So it's not like I'm talking about later on in life. I'm talking about as a young kid in school. This was a school of thought. That's it. Not to say that was right, not to say that was wrong.
I thought Abe Lincoln was black until the third grade.
None of my like.
I understand that, but
hold on, y'all. Let Angerman finish real quick.
To drive this home even further, none of my science teachers were scientists,
right? At all.
So growing up learning science, and we're learning science from teachers, not necessarily scientists. So as young kids, there were a lot of things that we were taught growing up that once we became adults, it's like, oh, that was bullshit. Exactly. We talk about it all the time.
I think we're on the same page. What I'm saying, and what I feel like you were wrong about, Anchorman, is you criticize science and you say their theories were wrong because I was taught this growing up, but you weren't taught scientific theory. You weren't taught by scientists. You were taught by your school teacher that was a creationist, and you're criticizing and downplaying science because you're saying, oh well, I was taught this growing up. Science has gotten it wrong repeatedly. It changes all the time. I was taught this growing up. That wasn't science that you were taught. That is my point. You weren't taught science.
I'm not.
But
well,
not.
First of all,
that's all I was saying about that. I want to get back.
I get that.
I want to get back to the.
I get that, but I get that. But hold on.
Stuff.
I'm not criticizing science. I'm criticizing the entire theory of dinosaurs.
Right.
That's what I'm criticizing.
I know. And when I don't want. We don't have to keep on going back and forth about that. That's cool. Agree to disagree. Agree to disagree about it. Yeah. Just going back to the and I'll make it quick. Not evolution. Well, kind of evolution or whatever. For example, let's just say I'm gonna throw out a number. I still haven't gotten a link for you, BMU. Let's just say 90 to 95% of species of all animals were wiped out by, let's say it was an asteroid that hit, and that's what wiped it out. It's not that only alligators and crocodiles survived. There's there's a 5% of species that survived. You would just have to look it up to see what animals and what species of dinosaurs survived the cataclysmic event and how they changed over time. For example, there might be an animal today that you're like, wait, this has an animal today has T-Rex. I think they say like chickens have T-Rex DNA.
That's correct. That's correct.
Yeah. I think chickens have T-Rex DNA. Over time, for example, the cataclysmic event happens, the sun is blocked out. Okay, those animals that used to live with the sun, going full blast or whatever, and the plantation, the vegetation, all that was able to flourish during that time period, those animals now die because they cannot survive without the oxygen being what it was, the carbon in the air being what it was, and vegetation being able to flourish as it could. So other animals, or mutations, I should say, in those animals take place. Let's say little people version of the animal, they're able to survive longer, able to survive on less vegetation, all this other stuff. So that's how the theory of survival of the fittest and mutations and adaptation and all that stuff works. So it's not just crocodiles and alligators, for example, that survived that. There's plenty of species, and we can look it up and we can share the screen. There's plenty of species that survived.
And not only that, they also found out that pterodactyls, you can't even hear them pee.
Yo, Imperious, yo, what up, man? Go ahead, Imperious.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, it's kind of undeniable they're a dinosaur, but I mean, you can argue the theory of evolution is wrong. I mean, I don't particularly believe in the theory of evolution, but again, I mean, it's what kind of evidence do you have to support the claim? Like, particularly me, I can't support the theory of evolution because there is no evidence for a single common ancestor, especially when you take in the Precambrian and Postcambrian explosions. You know, there is no DNA that traces back from Precambrian to Postcambrian. That's the first big issue. Second, I mean, we've never seen evolution actually occur. The theory of evolution actually occur. It's never occurred. So again, like there's a lot of presumptions that we're making here on certain things. I mean, if you want to talk about small incremental changes of a subspecies, like appearance, small traits and stuff, maybe, but there is zero evidence that you can replicate in a lab or that we've been able to see that animals branch off like that into different species. It just does not occur.
Imperious, like we say evolution doesn't take like a short term. It's a goddamn, like, beyond our lifespan. Like, it's like hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, the numbers, the time doesn't make sense. You would need like billions and billions more years for the amount of amino acid proteins.
I want to say
billions. No, billions. Literally, you don't understand. No, like if you guys need to read a dissertation.
I mean, the planet.
Vanta,
is like 4 billion years old.
Vanta, you interrupt everyone. Vanta.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Imperious. I'm sorry.
Thank you. There's a dissertation by the Yale the head of the AI department for Yale, computer science and AI department, and the dissertation is called "Saying Goodbye to Darwin," and you guys should all read that. It really takes because he's an atheist. He's a computer scientist. He believes in computer models, and he took the mathematical numbers, the time frames, the amount of species there's been, everything like that, and he looked at it, and he used AI to simulate if this could be possible, and it's not. And he took Stephen Meyer is the guy that he took that, because there's a book that he wrote called Darwin's Doubt that really kind of instilled this, that there are large gaps in the theory of evolution that we cannot explain and that we just use as assumptions.
Hey, check this out. You want to know what's funny about this right now?
Yeah.
What's that?
So I'm saying that I do not believe dinosaurs ever existed. In fact, I have a idea why that's even a thing, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So the funny thing about this is Imperious just said what he said about Darwin.
Mm-hmm.
How many damn years have I been saying Darwin is bullshit?
Yeah, we both was on that bandwagon a long time ago. But yeah,
for a very long
Darwin,
time.
the Big Bang Theory, all that dumb shit.
No, the Big Bang Theory is valid.
So
the Big Bang Theory is stupid.
So now that
we can get into that next.
Hold on.
Now that a scientist has used an AI model to basically map it out and figure out that Darwin is bullshit, which anybody with any level of intelligence would see the holes in Darwin's theory.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And what I'm trying to say to you guys, when it comes to the whole thing about dinosaurs, there's holes in that shit, bro.
Big gaping holes.
There's holes in that shit.
It's called the ocean.
But hold on. But you know what's crazy, Am? You know what the crazy? Hold on, real quick. You know what the crazy shit is? And I'm just peeping this now. All of a sudden, when we was coming up again, birds was their own species. Now there's a new train of thought that's correlating birds and reptiles together. That's amazing. It's like, yo, what the freak are they doing? Hold on, real quick, Vanta. Hold on, Vanta. Let me finish the point. You got it. Next. It's like, what the freak are they doing? It showed there's a lot of things that we learned when we was younger. That's one way, and now they're teaching people totally different shit, and it's like amazing. And we know why they do it. But go ahead, Vanta, and then we'll open it up. Go ahead.
No, I don't mean to interrupt anyone here. I'm hearing a lot of opinions, and I'm sitting here just getting tilted, getting angry, man, Imperious. I understand both of your views, I'm kind of in between. I'm in between. I'm trying to be like, am I like an evolution side? Am I on the religion side? I don't know. However, like dinosaurs. Okay, someone was the angry snowman in the chat. He said, Mr. Angerman, they said, how come when the meteor hit the planet, right, and the dinosaurs get wiped out on the landmass, how come we still find fossil oil underneath the ocean? And that's a good question. How do we still find fossil oil and underneath the ocean when the meteor mainly wiped out dinosaurs on the surface? On the surface, right? But they say, oh, we got fossil oil underneath in the ocean. We can get all this fossil oil for energy. So for me, I'm trying to learn this goddamn planet.
Are you talking about fossil fuels? Are you talking about fossil fuels when you say fossil oil?
Yeah, because fossil fuel comes from they say it's dinosaur.
No, it doesn't come from. No. It comes from.
Apparently,
from crushed carbon, and the carbon from the bones is usually near. It's near the. It's because of the. Hold on. It's because of the tectonic shift in the pressure onto the carbon in the soil and stuff, and it mixes. The bones are just near it because they're usually that's where the dinosaurs were near some kind of water or like some kind of God, what would you call that? Like irrigation area or some kind of like fertile area that usually.
All I'm asking is where does the fossil energy, the fossil oil come from?
From the species in the water, the species on the land that get put into the water.
It's like Imperius
said. That's a dumb question, Vanta.
They only refer to it as fossil fuels because the fossils are found near the. If I'm not mistaken.
Which is a strong possibility that you are.
I just want to clear the air.
Which is to say that it's not made of actual fossils, because that's kind of the working theory, though.
It's just because it's from decomposed organisms.
Hold on, y'all. Conservative has said nothing in a minute. Y'all let Conservative finish real quick.
The only thing that's mistaken. The only thing that's mistaken, Sharon, is how your shirt can be baggy while the sleeves are tight. I don't understand that, bro.
Hey, yo, go ahead, Conservative. You got it.
Okay, let me be next real quick. I'll explain that.
Y'all gotta let Conservative.
If I had a rock, I'd throw it at you.
Yeah. I'm not gonna take long, but I think that was another one of those misconceptions we all learned as children, that somehow the dinosaurs literally created gasoline or whatever. And it's more likely what people were saying. There's some loose relation, but it has no direct connection. It was just something J.P. Morgan Chase came up with so he can make money.
Yeah.
It's just that decomposed organisms under great pressure become coal. Carbon becomes coal under great pressure over long periods of time. And the bacteria and the decomposing organisms get crushed under immense pressure from the rocks and the tectonic shifts and become coal and natural gas. And coal is oil, fuel. Fossil fuel is coal, liquid coal. You know what I mean?
But coal is also diamond, Imperius. It's also diamond.
Yeah, well, coal is carbon. It's carbon. Carbon's just pressure. It's just carbon. We're carbon atoms. We're carbon beings. Carbon compressed, and heated to immense pressure under that. Heated to immense heat and levels under that pressure will become coal, natural gas, oil. It's not called fossil fuels because dinosaurs. So I said lakes and things like that because there was more bacteria in lakes than there were animals walking around.
Yeah, it's just old everything. So it's
old. No, it's old it's old bioorganisms.
Plants. It's plants. Animals,
bioorganisms, plants, bacteria.
Yes. This is something Vanta would know if he spent 5 minutes Googling instead of just thinking that he had something.
I'm learning. That's why I'm quiet. That's why I'm quiet. I'm learning,
and that's how it turns into coil.
Yo, can I get a turn? So y'all basically just trading different ideas and different theories that you got from different books. I don't believe none of it because none of that stuff can be demonstrated or duplicated. But you know what
you can make coal in a lab. You can make coal in a lab.
You can make carbon with a pile of organic material too. Any farmer knows that when you compost.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's carbon.
That's about what I'm saying though. Because when you put a pile of organic material together, it gets hot on the inside, and carbon only has one source. It comes from something burning. So that theory about old dinosaur bones giving us carbon, that's BS.
But it's about them being under oppressed pressure.
Carbon comes from something being burned, and that's what's left behind. And it's the only source of it.
But don't forget the pressure. So like with everything's happening under all that stress and pressure is what makes it turn into this fossil fuel, and you only can use it one time.
But this is what I'm saying, right? The fossil fuel didn't just come from bones. Any pile of organic material is going to heat up in the middle and eventually end up burning and become carbon.
Okay, so we all actually, so Reese, we all actually saying the same thing. We agree.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, we agree. We saying the same thing. It's not just bones. It's
but
plants,
it's not Tyrannosaurus.
It's all types of things. Yeah, it's humans. It's goddamn crocodiles.
There's no evidence of dinosaurs whatsoever, dog. There's millions of billions.
No, it was some dinosaurs, but it was mostly bacteria.
Right.
Mostly it's bacteria. It's like 80% bacteria because people forget bacteria is what mostly inhabits the earth.
Correct.
Wait. I need to understand because I apologize. I stepped away for a second. So are you saying that these big, large, gigantic beings were really just bacteria? Is that what you're saying?
No. What I'm saying is that most of the oil and the carbon, the coal and all that is mostly from bacteria. Smashed together more because there's more bacteria than bioorganisms like that. Well, bacteria is a bioorganism, but there's more bacteria. If you took the bioorganism material on Earth, there's more bacteria than anything.
Yeah, I got you. Hey, let me just welcome some more people in the building. What's up, random chat friend? Said the ring of fire. It's the ring of fire, not the line of fire. Shout out to
God, I'm so sorry.
A-Dub Way, he said the ring of fire, not the line of fire. Shout out to my man D-Rock. He said tectonic plates. Shout out to my guy Narratives and Dialogues in the building. What's up, Narratives? Yo, if y'all want y'all comments highlighted red, do so through the Cash App and through the Super Chat. Support the show, support the stream. I think we need 6 more people. Shout out to my sister, Vixen Forever. We need 6 more people because of Vixen Forever to reach our goal. Shout out to Darth Bumpkin. Thank you very much, family. He dipped out. He said, does this count for as 2 people? No, it counts as 1 person, but I appreciate you, Darth Bumpkin. Thank you so much. Money Margot said, always loud and wrong. Only people who believe him are women. He's talking about Sharon, of course. They met the credit. My man JD said, we now know was wearing the dunce cap and sat in the corner of class. It wasn't Izzy Bands. Izzy Bands was in all gifted and talented classes when he was a Yotha. I didn't do good, but I was gifted and I was there. Hey, Juju said, exactly, Angry Man. D-Rod says, separate the waters from the waters means nothing, right? Although God said it. Cool. As above, so below. They don't believe in the book. They don't. None of them believe in the book. Hardly. The Audacity Show said, I'm still here, bro. Shout out to my guy, man. Appreciate you, Casey Darkfire, for supporting the show and hitting us with that 50. But my man came right back. AR said, nah, I got 51, brother. Shout out to Mayor's 962 said, this ninja is trolling. He's talking down on y'all on the panel. Hey, listen, it don't even matter. It don't even matter.
I find it. My bad. Go ahead, bro.
Telebell said the asteroid that deleted the dinosaurs was 6 to 9 miles in diameter. Yo, it's so many stories, but yo, Mayor said, y'all ain't got no answers. Yo, Sheep say, see what's up. He said, great point, is appreciated. Narrative dollars just laugh. Yo, Ashe Tanisha, what's up? Sharon and AR Cookie. Yo, I find that interesting, sister, because AR and Sharon were saying 2 separate things. So there's that. Go ahead, Angry Man. You got it.
What's on?
I find it hilarious
Sharon,
that the current school of thought is that dinosaurs can exist, but dragons couldn't.
Yes.
Yes. Ooh, Angry Man.
That's one. Hey, hold on real quick. Hold on real quick, Reese. That's one, right? That's hilarious, right? But it's also hilarious that they really think like, yo, think about this. I was just thinking about this, yo. You know that they're trying to shorten, Angry Man, if you look at scholastic books, they're trying to shorten the lifespan and the life existence of human beings on this planet. So now the school of thought goes from 10 to 20,000 years max that man has been on this earth. I'm like, what the frick? Since when? I'm like, since when?
I want to counter Izzy. I want to counter that.
Wait, what's the count? I'm like, since when, yo, AM, if you look at it, hold on real quick, B. Hold on real quick, B. If you look at it, that's exactly what they're trying to do. But we know 20 to 10,000 years is when certain people were here on this earth, not others.
Now, let me say this. Let me say this real quick.
You gotta get in there next.
Let me say this real quick, right?
Okay.
Just out of curiosity. So y'all say that the dinosaurs existed. Okay, cool. So we believe the T-Rex existed, right? So here's my question. How do we know that what do they call it? Vestigial hands? I forgot what they call that shit. You know, the little short hands that the T-Rex has, right?
Oh, yeah.
How do we know that that's not them putting the freaking T-Rex bones together incorrectly?
Oh my God.
How do we know?
Those
Because if you
wings,
take a T-Rex, right? If you take a T-Rex and the little arms, right?
Yep.
If you connected it to longer bones,
it'd be wings.
That's what the wings would be.
Yeah.
So the reason why they found, because they found the arms with the body.
No, they didn't know.
Wait,
hold on, but if we go with the premise of that they were real, the dinosaur bones. The reason why we know that those short arms go with the T-Rex is because those short arms was found with the dinosaur body.
But that's how you know it's a damn lie.
Wait. If I'm not,
we just theorizing right now.
I could be incorrect. But as far as I know, they've only ever found one fully intact dinosaur skeleton.
Yep, allegedly. Yep.
Okay.
Right, regardless of that,
Angry Man.
They found the head and the arms, or they found the legs and the tail. But
I'm with Sharon on this one. I'm with Sharon this one because Sharon is right. Like you have to have to match the bones. Every little piece has a certain match, just like the human body. If you're gonna build, what's the bone percentage of a human body? Was it 260 something bones in the human body? You would have to find that kind of level of matching the body from bone, from fingers to hand to elbow to arms to shoulder to the head, etc., to form a full physical being, Angry Man. So again, I agree with you. It's a bit tricky.
I just don't believe.
I have questions about the dinosaurs. I have questions.
So
I have questions about dinosaurs.
That,
but I think if they're gonna find bones, they're gonna have to find the full bones and the matching positions of every single bone. Okay. Every single bone has to be
say 3 times. Say 3 times.
Yeah, go ahead. Go. Reese didn't get to say that. Go ahead, Reese. You got to get in there.
Reese so archaeology goes like this, right? There's a huge company that's government funded, and then they go get some college interns to come out and work like slaves with shovels and what have you, and dig up and find the stuff, right? And then the kids that do all the work and find everything, they have to turn in what they find to some important guy that's with them. And he collects it all together, and then he has to turn it into another important guy that turns into another important guy, and whose name you never know, and he's the one who assembles the bones together. You never know this guy's name, right?
Are we trolling?
Wait, hold on. Let the man finish saying what he's saying, brother. Why you keep bro?
Some fancy dude with 3 names tells you a story, and then you writes it down, and then somebody believes it. Then some other fancy dude with 3 names tells a different story. Though none of them know nothing, but everybody's arguing.
Thank you. And Angry Man, so when you say dragons, what is it that you mean? You mean like the flying? Because I believe if we are going to say that is a such thing as a dragon, is it going to be different species? Because all of them cannot be flying, all of them cannot be fire breathing. Like, what do you mean by dragons? Are we just misinterpreting T-Rex, and that should be called an actual dragon?
What I'm saying is a T-Rex. If you really look at the anatomy of a T-Rex, it looks like an incomplete dragon. It looks like
so that incomplete part is the wings part. So you saying dragon
the wing part, where his arms. The wingspan, because it's like you got the little arms, but if you spread it out, it would look more like a dragon, right?
So now my question to you with
hold on,
the wings part.
No, go ahead with the question.
Because we all right. So the part with the thing, do you believe that dragons didn't have wings?
This is what I think about that, right?
Chinese dragons don't.
So no, not every. As far as what we know about the mythos of dragons, not all of them had wings, right? So The only reason why I say, to me, it's ridiculous that we have this concept of the dinosaur, but we don't want to acknowledge the concept of the dragon, is because when you go back and you look historically at all of the multiple cultures that did not interact with each other, they all had a version of the dragon.
Dragon, correct. Angry Man.
Hold on. Which Angry Man? Bring it all the way home. Which would substantiate what, Angry Man? That what? That the large lizards and human beings existed at the same motherfucking time. Like,
so I got a theory about
a
theory about the dragon that I think is very different from what you said.
Because here's the other thing. Before you say that, Sharon, here's the other thing. How do we know that the damn bones that they putting together ain't the bones of the damn dragon? And the whole entire purpose of the story of the damn dinosaur is to cover up the story of the dragon. I'm just saying.
American Man, sorry, Angry Man, why would they cover the story, Angry Man? Why would they cover it? That's my question to you, sir.
I don't know.
That's the easy answer. I know.
I don't know that.
The easy answer.
That's the easy answer.
Let me know and I can jump in.
Because
hold on, Sharon. Let Sharon answer first, and then you got it after that, Reese. And then
so I got 2 parts. The reason why they wouldn't want us to know because it would prove that mythical animals exist and that they have these animals that were super intelligent, because dragons they could do amazing things. Some dragons could be all powerful and could tell the future. It got dragons like you say, hey, go over there and burn this, and like the dragon knew what to fucking do. Like, how can
wait, hold on. Hold on, time out, V. Time out, V. Come on. Hey, yo, hold on. The real truth of the matter is, the same reason why they change around history, the same reason why they burn books, the same reason why they do a lot of the things they do, for misdirection and misinformation. Yo, like I tried to tell y'all, hold on, if y'all look at it, and like I tried to tell, hold on, because you're talking foolishness. Like I was trying to tell y'all,
we saying the same thing.
Hold on, no, we're not. Like I was trying to tell y'all, it's simply this: if you look 20 years ago, 30 years ago, the school of thought is humans lived at least 500,000 human beings, at least were 500,000 years old. If you go to the modern school of thought, they make it seem like human beings are only 10,000 to 20,000 years old. They'll now in modern times, they'll try to decrease the age of the Sphinx. They try to decrease the age of the pyramid. And all of this is intentional because there is a certain human being that is only at most 20,000 years old, and that's the Caucasian.
And if you believe that a small little human could control a goddamn 20-foot or 50-foot dragon with wings that could breathe fire, then you must be.
Wait, who said? Wait. Hold on, B.
I got you. Let me just
No. I never said nothing about a human being controlling anything. You've been watching too much How to Train a Dragon and Game of Thrones. It's possible, but I never said anything about it. I said that they existed purely. So don't try to put words in my mouth.
Right. So I'm talking to what dragons was used for. So I don't know why we try to act like we don't understand the stories of what dragons are. It's like it's okay. But what I'm saying is just also I believe the things that we keep seeing as dragons that's flying through the sky, I think those were some kind of spacecraft or something of that nature. Wow. And that's why they didn't have a name for the shit. It was a goddamn rocket ship. There ain't no damn dragon. That's why you see
here's my question.
That's why you see the smoke going behind it. It was a theory. They didn't know that they didn't have a word for it. Right?
Here's my question. Right. So the myth around the dragons is that, of course, they existed during the same time as humans, and humans had to slay dragons, right? So
yes,
the definition, the literal translation of the word dinosaur is terrible lizard.
Damn.
Why the hell would human beings refer to the dinosaurs as a terrible lizard if they weren't even around to understand that they were terrible? Like, to me, I would think that you would describe something as being terrible because it's a plague to you as a human being.
Yes, sir. Correct.
And I would like to know how.
Hey, I just want to say to my brothers, I enjoyed the conspiracy theory talk. It is entertaining that we are going through what our thoughts, because we cannot prove nothing we're saying. It's just all thoughts.
Since the man that said content came with water.
Hold on, you let him finish first. Go ahead, Jerome.
I don't know. It's something about my voice that it makes these men. I don't know what's wrong with them, bro. So anyway, I'm glad that we can have a interesting conversation about our imagination, theory, and conspiracies all at once, because we don't know if any of them is true, but we are trying to piece things together that we can't prove. I wish and love it we could go to see if that ice wall is real and all that shit. Maybe the Wi-Fi is keeping the dragon away. I don't know.
Wow. Sharon, I have a question for you, Sharon, real quick. Question.
It's the Wi-Fi.
Out of all of us right here, what do you think about the IQ, all of us together? What do you think is the IQ, the accumulation of IQ? All of
the
us right
IQ?
Here. Yeah, all of us together. What do you think is the IQ? All of us
I don't think you could judge IQ as a
collective. Just say a number, sir. Just say a number. You have a number in your head. You have a number. Say it.
No, yeah. So you cannot judge IQ as a collective, even though I know people try to do that.
As the collective on the panel right here.
Well, I would tell you this: my IQ is probably triple yours.
I mean, like I said, don't get personal. The whole collective, sir, including you, all of us together. What would you say?
I'm telling you, like any man that said you,
all of us, all of us.
You said mine, so hey, your IQ ain't that. You said mine, so your IQ is not that great either. It's mine, motherfucker.
Come together.
What you mean?
It's mine. There's no such thing as mines.
I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
I'm from Brooklyn, New York too, and I know that too. I know that. I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
I got a question. How high can
we say mines?
No, ain't no such thing. It's no such thing as mines. It's no such thing as mines. In the English language, it's mine. Hold on, V. In the English language, it's mine. M-I-N-E. It's no mines.
Yeah, just like it ain't like just like we say heard it. That's a word. I don't give a fuck what you.
You say heard it. I've never said heard it before. It's hurt. I've hurt myself. So you don't know how to speak properly.
What's really frustrating about what Sharon just said a few minutes ago is so you have him saying, well, you know, it's great that we can talk about these conspiracy theories or whatever. Yeah. It's like, what the hell can you show me that proves a dinosaur existed that I can't show you that proves a damn dragon existed? Just give me one example.
You got me fucked up. I never said a dragon.
Mr. IQ. Mr. IQ.
I'm kind of leaning with what you're saying. Like, hey,
Mr. IQ.
We might have misdiagnosed the Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm with you. That's why I'm like, hey, maybe it was different versions of it. Maybe the T-Rexes just didn't have the wings and the ones with
and here's the thing.
I'm telling you that Wi-Fi, they don't want to fly by the Wi-Fi, man. It's the
Wi-Fi. Here's the thing, right? Because I gotta say this to everybody that's up here substantiating their proof with empirical evidence and all of that. Bro, at the end of the day, don't nobody up here know nothing.
No shit.
We could be this whole planet could be the eye of a damn giant, or it could be a computer simulation. We don't have a damn clue.
We don't know shit.
It's beyond that goddamn ice wall, and the Wi-Fi is keeping us from going over there.
No, wait.
Hold on real quick. Hey, yo, listen, y'all. We got 13 minutes. 13 minutes. Shout out to my brother Amir, the Civic Street professor. I appreciate it. Dinosaurs is a new word created in 1841. Enormous sized lizards have always been known as dragons, aka dragoon, since mid 13th century. Yo, thank you very much, brother Islam. I appreciate it. Hey, listen, if y'all want to keep this show going, because my son's mother got a hot plate for me. So if y'all want to keep this show, and I gotta go to get it. So if y'all want to keep this show going, past 13 minutes, we need 6 people, at least $5 a piece. 6 people, at least $5.
I want to throw in one more. I want to throw in one more conspiracy. Mountains ain't mountains; those are cut down trees. God damn it!
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
Cut down trees.
Yeah.
Huh? I ain't heard that one yet. Cut
Some
down
of them come to a point. That's a pile.
What did Paul Bunyan cut down the trees? Jesus, those are big trees.
What's
no, but I mean, look, dragon, dude. all the dragon mythos is just they saw lizards and animals that no longer exist. We have their DNA, we have their fossils. There's like flying snakes now. There's flying lizards now that.
Whoa! There's flying snakes.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, like look it up. There were flying snakes.
Where?
Not look it up. Where?
What region? What geographical?
It can't fly for blocks. It can fly.
There's literally something called a flying snake.
Where's it at? So I don't
go. It's in the Southeast Asia.
Okay, I'm never gonna go there. Don't worry about it. Okay, cool.
Like it's called a flying. Like there's flying lizards too.
Yeah, they've been discovering new species like all the time.
So it's not that they're not like dragons. Were what they are the descriptions of people that didn't have classification names for something they saw, and
Wait,
so
Amir,
they were trying to.
Time out. Amir said a lot of these mountains are dead giants or dragons. Wait, whoa! Wait, hold up.
Hold on. I told you we're gonna get deep into this because
I want to go deep. Let's go deep. Let's go.
We're gonna go Jacques Cousteau. And also, by the way, those flying snakes. That's because they jump from tree to tree. They don't have no damn wings.
Right.
Sharon, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, no, I know, but there's lizards that have wings like that. There's lizards
what I'm saying is that you made a false. You made a.
No, it's called a flying snake. That's what's classified.
No, it's not flying because you are making it like they have wings.
It's like a flying squirrel doesn't fly, but it's called a flying squirrel.
Flying roaches don't really fly.
Hold on. I just want to clear up for the people. So
the flying roaches do fly. They got some down here. I'm like, you mother effer.
Don't get me started. This is the reason why Izzy said, "Hold on." There's a flying snake because he actually pictured it with a wing. But what it is that they jump from tree to tree, and it gives the appearance of them flying.
And so maybe people because remember, for most of human history, we were drunk all the time because there was no fermented water like that, purified water. People were drunk all the time, and they see a snake jumping from a tree to tree. Like they think, they don't know what to do.
Chucky ass book has that in it.
Well, here's the thing, right?
I hate to be wrong.
You didn't know that most of the time, like people were drunk.
It's okay.
That's why that's the whole reason why. That's the whole reason why the Salem witch hunts happened, because there was something going on with the bread, and it was basically creating like LSD or something.
Bacteria that cause hallucination.
It's like mushroom. It's like a mushroom,
Yeah, it was mushroom. It was like mold.
One mic.
But let me say this. Let me just say this real quick, and y'all got it right.
Man is an idiot.
Here's the one thing that I know, and I know what Sharon is talking about with the mountain trees and all of that. But here's the thing: the one thing I know for certain in this day and age is that you can talk about dinosaurs all you want, but the moment you start talking about certain things, they don't want you talking about it. And I personally feel like the moment you start talking about something and everybody wants you to shut up about it, more than likely that's probably the truth. That's just my opinion.
No, I agree.
Just to be clear,
it makes sense why they always trying to silence me, Angry Man, because I'm always
pause. Hey, Rogue C said F signs. Shout out to Rogue C. Wow. Rogue C said F signs. Hey, go ahead.
Izzy, can I say one thing real quick?
Go ahead.
If I may, please. Because I agree with American. Sorry, I keep calling him American Man. I don't know why. Angry Man, I agree, because every culture has the same story about dragons and giants. For some reason, I don't know why. Every culture is separated, but they always have the goddamn same story: dragons and giants. So we have to look back and realize maybe humans at one point were higher, way taller than we are today, and also maybe. You know what, Angry Man? I think there was the megafauna. I think creatures were bigger back in the day. Like,
dude, 100 years ago, they were catching 30-foot gators, dude.
Yeah. But here, I'm saying they could have been giant humans and giant lizards, and then
it's possible. It's possible that back in the day, the oxygen levels were way more potent, which probably would result in larger creatures,
correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I want to say, that's what I wanted to talk towards as well. And that's probably the reason why we got rid of those big trees, for example, because that's the only way. Whoever the smaller species, which is us, clearly, we had to outsmart the bigger creatures, and the only way we could do is by taking out the oxygen supply.
I mean,
cut the trees down.
Oh, like Godzilla, the oxygen bomb.
Yes.
Well, there's a theory behind that, right? There's a theory behind that. I don't know how true it is. I don't even think I'm gonna say it up here.
Yeah,
but there's a theory behind that, but it's a biblical reference. So I'm not gonna go into that. You feel what I'm saying? But
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Wait, hold on, B. Hey, hold on. How you think Angry Man? And he said he ain't going.
No, just one comment.
No.
And hold on. Okay.
Thank you. And so this is why me and Angry Man, we can actually have a conversation without actually saying the words, because we kind of understand what each other is talking about, but we don't have to actually go into what we are talking about.
I come from a
this
Muslim background.
is why we know.
Wait,
this is why we know your IQ is not that sharp.
Wait, come on, don't do that, Siobhan. See, that's how. Hold on, V. Hold on, real quick. I understand, Siobhan. Chill out with that, because that's what you be getting dudes riled up and all that other stuff. Hold on, no, I'm not always calling men, but I'm just trying to get some kind of daggone rapport on the chat, because we got 6 minutes, and if I don't get 6 people to give me $5 in 6 minutes, I'm shutting this shit down, because I'm gonna get my hot plate. I don't know what y'all got.
I'll do one bet. I'm gonna send you £5.
Hold on, shout out to okay, we'll send it. Don't listen, brother. If you ever watch, hold on real quick. If you ever watch me, I don't like nobody to tell me what they're gonna do. Just do it, and I appreciate it. Shout out to Von Bryant. A very intellectual conversation. I'm enjoying this. Each perspective is very eye-opening. Thank you very much, brother. Shout out to Raj Will. Salute. Shout out to my guy Black TV. Said getting deep in it. Pause. Yo, shout out to Audacity. So said, damn, Sharon. Shout out to my guy D-Rock. He says science is the study of work. God, what I guess what he's saying, what God already did. That he said work, but it's what God already did. They trying to and failing to understand it. Shout out to that. Appreciate you. EJ, what's up, EJ? Go ahead.
I apologize. I got a question, because I know we kind of somewhat watch boxing on this panel. Hey, Angry Man, who you got?
Canelo in 7.
Canelo in 7.
And the fight about to come on. Y'all about to be dead.
It's way. You got a long time.
Who I got?
Yeah, you got like 4 hours, dude, until the main event. I would say.
I'm about to go and give me some food and watch me the fight. Yeah, it's on Netflix, right?
It's on Netflix. Yeah.
I wonder if they got Angry Man.
Crawford ain't gonna win.
What?
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
When you find out what he's getting paid, he's gonna win.
Why you say Crawford? Wait, Angry Man. Why you say Crawford ain't gonna win?
Now I gotta call you Juan Valdez again.
Wait, hold on. No, let him tell you why you say Crawford ain't gonna win.
Because I've seen both of them fight. That's why I said that.
And you think
Canelo's the best in his generation.
Hold on, real quick. And you don't think that
you let the man talk?
You don't think that he could? You don't think that he could out box Canelo Alvarez? Ain't Crawford undefeated?
Yes,
they both are.
No, Canelo is not undefeated.
He lost to Mayweather. Canelo lost to Mayweather.
He lost two fights. He lost 2 fights, family. 2.
That's right.
He lost to Mayweather, and Crawford ain't Mayweather.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not, but you know. But he lost. Canelo lost to didn't he lose to Javante? Oh,
no,
who?
Bivol.
Yeah, one of the. I know he lost to somebody.
No, dude. If you look at the style of the fight, Crawford, dude, Canelo's gonna get in too close, and his defense is too good, and he's gonna bully him. He's gonna bully Crawford around the ring. Like, watch, I'm telling you.
Crawford is left.
So hold on. So Pierce is going with size as the main factor, and Angry Man, what's your main factor?
I think Canelo's more. I think he's a more skilled fighter.
Okay, I think well, both of them are very high level. That's number one. They are very high level boxers. What I believe is going to determine it is that I believe Crawford is on the incline still on his skill set, and Canelo is possibly on his decline in his skill set. That meaning that Canelo reached his pinnacle of his boxing level, and I think Terrence is he has that hunger, and he is just moving at a different level. Sometimes boxers, they get into this mold and they are unbeatable, and I think Crawford is in that.
I've never really been impressed with Crawford.
Really, even when he beat up Arrow, he wasn't impressed.
Let me make sure I understand. Let me make sure we understand this clearly. I'm not taking nothing away from him.
Yeah,
he's a great fighter. I'm just not impressed. And when I say that, it's because like you gotta think of the fighters that I've seen in my lifetime. Y'all understand that? Like,
yeah. We go
Like,
about it. We
so-
go back and forth with it all the time.
Yeah,
Remember?
so I'm basing it on, the
skill set. Yeah,
the skill set, right?
I mean,
Well,
he's
and remember,
great-
this is Canelo's
he's a
natural weight.
He's a
Super
phenomenal fighter. He's a phenomenal fighter for this time, right?
Yeah, Crawford
But
is
I'm not impressed. It's not like I'm gonna be like, yo, I can't wait to see Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not.
So my question
not
to you
there.
is what made Canelo impress you? What fighter did he fight that made you
not
say
impressed.
it's
He's not
I'm not impressed with him
Not
either.
impressed
I
with
just
him
feel like he's going in. I just feel like in that back and forth between those two, I feel like Canelo is the more skilled fighter, and
But you
that's
know-
what's gonna
he
be
beat
the outcome.
Golovkin.
No,
I mean, he
hold on.
beat
Y'all know-
Golovkin. I'm
But
sorry.
this is the thing. I'm sorry, Imperius. Hey, styles make fights. Y'all know that. It's styles make fights. And you could be a great fighter, but a fighter have your number because of the style of fight that he does. So style makes fights. So we're gonna see. But I'll be honest. The way he dismantled Errol Spence makes me believe that maybe perhaps because you think about it, isn't Errol Spence an inside fighter too? Isn't Errol Spence known to kind of dictate the pace of the fight, to kind of bully the fight? Right. And he kind of destroyed Errol Spence. So I don't know. He might have more than a fighter's chance against Canelo.
And
now,
also,
I will give you the natural weight. I will give you the natural weight argument though, for the record.
And
Yeah,
I don't
he's a
think,
super middleweight. He's a natural super middleweight.
I will give you
not
that
just
argument.
that. Well, but not just that. But remember, like Canelo has beaten like Sugar Shane, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
He's beaten Cotto. He beat Golovkin twice. Like like he is gonna bully this entire fight. Crawford may be more skilled and technical and may be able to throw and dance for a while, but his size is going to bully Crawford after a while. Like he's gonna walk him down and control the center of the ring. And he's gonna walk him down.
Quick.
And this is why.
Hey, Sharon, act like we're in an elevator, yo. Let me get that mic. Yeah, because if we was all in an elevator on the stream, I'd have that mic. Trust me.
Boy, stop.
I'll put bread on it. Listen.
Go ahead, man.
I will wrestle your ass and put you.
Whoa, wrestle ass. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute.
I'm throwing in the towel now. You can talk.
You out here ass wrestling it.
That means you're gay.
Wait, whoa, partner, whoa. Pause, man. Nah, nigga. Hell no. Pause, my brother.
Hold on.
Why are you gay?
I put you in the chicken wing. Y'all remember that old school move? I put you in the chicken wing.
Nah.
You're gonna get him in a full mount. Get him in a full mount, right, Sharon?
No, y'all let Reese rock. Go ahead, Reese.
No, I'm passing the mic to Sharon. I don't want none of that.
I want to be quick with my response. So I was going to build off what Imperius said. I think what Canelo did with Shane, those fighters like Triple G, Shane, and Cotto, that's exactly what Canelo's in right now. He's on a decline of being great. Those fighters, if he'd have fought those fighters when they was at their peak, we don't know if it'd be the same outcome, right? He fought all those fighters on a decline. Great fighters, they got in the ring and everything, but their skill set was on the decline. I think that's what's going to happen tonight. I just believe Crawford is in that fighter zone where he's just unbelievable. And that usually happens for about like 2 or 3 years. Fighters get into that unbeatable zone. I just think that's what Crawford is in right now.
We're gonna see. Hey, let's do this. I'm about to close it down. Y'all, I'm gonna start with V. Thank you very much, V. Good to meet you, bro. Vanta, he said, thank you for having me on the panel. Salute to Angry Man. Followed him for years as well. A well-versed man. I look forward to more streams. Big up from the UK. Shout out to UK. Go ahead, V. You got 1 minute, man, because I gotta get to my food. I'm gonna let everybody get that.
I won't be long-winded. Salute to everyone on the panel. Salute everyone. Sharon. I won't keep calling Sharon. That's horrible. Sharon, I disagree with you, sir. I disagree. However, you're well versed. You seem like a decent guy. So I look forward to speaking to you in the future, hopefully. Angry Man, salute. I follow your channel since goddamn the Obsidian era. If you know Obsidian, he knows. Old school. And everyone, Imperius, I know Imperius, goddamn, he's a demon. He's a goddamn demon. But yeah, everyone else on the panel, salute. And Izzy, I'm telling you from now on, if you have AR ever again, AR is a manipulative, liberal Wanker.
Okay.
He's a wanker.
Don't do
Wanker.
that, V. I appreciate you, V. Thank you.
I know. I'm being silly. He knows me. He knows me. He knows me. He knows me. Don't worry. It's all good. We have back and forth. Yeah. But yeah, salute to you, man. I'm out. Thank you.
Thank you. Yo, go ahead. Reese, you didn't get to say much. You got 1 minute, bro. What say you, good brother?
I'll do Crawford first. I think Crawford's going to win because he's left-handed, number one, and he hits hard and he knows a lot of southpaw tricks, legal southpaw tricks. And I don't think Alvarez is ready for the tricks. And he hits real hard, so he's going to land. So that's that. And as far as the Dragons go, every city in the world has hundreds of buildings, old world buildings around it. Look at all your libraries, your city halls, and your museums. They're all old world buildings, and all of them are decorated with all of the animals in nature. And they have dragons and griffins on them. There ain't no dinosaurs, no Tyrannosaurus Rexes or Brontosauruses or none of that. But there's every animal in nature, lions, worms, birds, elephants, sculpted into the structure of the building, and dragons and griffins. So I want to know how millions of people in every city in the world all just thought of making up dragons and griffins and putting them into the buildings, into the foundations. I don't know about that. That's it.
Appreciate you, Reese. Salute. Yo, my man's name. BMU, what say you? What's your last word, brother? Salute.
That's the best thing he ever said.
BMU, you there? You're on mute if you're talking. All right. Going once, go twice. Yo, AR, what's good, man? Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate your insight. What say you? What's your last words, brother?
Yeah, I appreciate you having me. I ain't got much. I'm rooting for Crawford. Hopefully he gets it done. And yeah, just appreciate you having me. Appreciate everybody. I don't know who spent $50, but they got to spend more than that. Angry Man, have a good day. Izzy Vans, Sharon, everybody. Just plates, tectonic plates. I will say tectonic plates are real. I'm sorry, Sharon. Dinosaurs are also real. I'm sorry, Angry Man and Izzy Vans. Y'all be safe and have a good weekend.
Have a good one. Hey, man, you're welcome anytime, man. It's all good. Hey, shout out to you. We don't have to always agree. Tectonic plates are real.
But y'all never been to the bottom of the ocean. Where's the tectonic plate at the bottom of those? Y'all get on my damn nerves.
And tectonic plates are on the earth. Tectonic plates in the earth too. But anyway, yo, Imperious, what's up? What say you?
Yeah, it was good. Good conversation. I think Sharon, I got to give you credit for at least sticking up with all this fire, taking it from other angles. So I give you credit for that. I gotta say, dinosaurs are real. We have actually recorded some proteins of their DNA, so we do have some of that. And then I would say dragons. I think dragons are more just a metaphysical explanation of like our imaginations, just like there's a Bigfoot story throughout the world and stuff like that too. In every continent, there's a story of an ape man as well. I think human beings, it shows how alike we are and not that much different really when we think about it. We all kind of have the same kind of dreams about things. Even though, like you said, it may not be exactly alike, but we look at the world and we're not so dissimilar as much as we think we are. But anyways, I think Canelo will go out. I think in 7 or 8. I think he'll bully him, and I think just he'll deliver too much damage. I think he's the bigger man, and I think just after that working body shots slowing Crawford down, I think he'll get it either a TKO or a KO. I think. I would like to see Crawford do well, though. I mean, I would be interesting to see Canelo lose, but. And then finally, Sharon, before you today, just make sure you let PH Diva, Sexy Red, and Venus know that I'll be having them over tonight. Just have them each bring over some alcohol, wear the sexy frilly lingerie that I each like from them, and bring their sassy attitude so I can spank it out of them. Have a good evening, gentlemen.
Yo, appreciate you, man. It's been dope. It's been dope, man. Hey, yo,
let me jump in there real quick because I'm hungry too. Shit.
First of all, Sharon, you're incorrect. Tectonic plates do exist in the ocean. That's what the mermaids eat their food off of. But anyway, I think that with the Canelo and Crawford fight, right? So Crawford, he's fast, he hits hard, but Canelo, if Canelo can take those shots and stay inside, I got him winning. If he can take those shots now, because Crawford is a hard hitter. If he can take those shots and stay inside and get like a couple good counters, if Crawford lets him do that. So in my opinion, it's going to boil down to who takes control of the ring. If Canelo starts going inside and Crawford doesn't keep a little distance so he can fire those long shots, I don't see Crawford winning. But it's probably going to be a good fight.
Yeah. What round you think the fight going to actually start?
Considering those two, it might start right away.
You think so? I think
it might start right away.
I think Crawford gonna try to do damage, like I'm saying, early.
Like early.
And yeah, he gonna try to.
I think the fight gonna start around like the.
This is what I think is gonna happen. Like, my bad. This is what I think is gonna happen. I think it's gonna start off in the first round, a lot of blows being thrown, and then in the second round, they're gonna start slowing down and trying to feel each other out and shit. After they done threw them initial blows and realize, oh shit,
he can eat that. He could take
that.
I think it's going to be the opposite. I think around like the 4th and the 5th round, that's when the fight is going to actually happen. I think the first 3 to 4 rounds is going to be a chess match of footwork and finding that distance for both parties, because both of them are chess fighters. They want to catch the distance before the other person catch the distance. And I think around the 5th, 6th round, that's when we're going to really see who's going to have the advantage of the fight. But they are going to test each other power. They're going to get inside to see how it feels. And I think the 5th round is when the fight starts.
Well, I'm excited to see it. Yo, thank y'all, man, for coming through, kicking it with me. I really appreciate it. That's your last words?
Yep.
Deuces. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Yo, appreciate it. Yo, thank you to Angry Man. Y'all, I know y'all subscribe to Angry Man. Thank you to Sharon. I know y'all subscribe to Sharon. If not, subscribe to the Wildest Wake Up Show. Subscribe to the Angry Man channel. Man, make sure y'all subscribe to me. Y'all not subscribed to me. What y'all doing, man? What y'all doing? Yo, thank you to everybody that hit the cash at the super chat. Shout out to my mans and them, Cajun Dartfire, to BMU. Appreciate you. Hey, also subscribe to BMU, the BMU network. Thank you to Treese. Thank you to Shannon Duncan. Thank you to Jay Lewis. Thank you to JD1975. Thank you very much to sponsor of the show, my guy, Crown Heights Brainiac. Good gracious. Crown Heights Brainiac. Appreciate you. Thank you to appreciate you coming through. Thank you to Amir, the Civic Street Professor. Thank you to AR. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you to Darth Bunker. Appreciate you. Imperius, man. Thank you for coming through, man. Imperius was dope, man. I like that version of Imperius. I don't care what y'all say, what he did, what his past is. That version of Imperius is dope because it was a lot of dope discussions. He's well-versed in a lot of things, and it was fun. I had fun. So shout out to Imperius, man. Shout out to the Angry Man. Shout out to Willing to Win. Appreciate you, family. Shout out to Living Humbly with the gifted membership. Appreciate it. If you got that from Living Humbly, thank him. Shout out to Broderick Sean. Thank you. Shout out to AD. Shout out to Lord ADS. Shout out to TBU Trucking. Shout out to True Hype. Shout out to Unk Be Streaming. My guy, Crown Heights Brainiac. Again, thank you for sponsoring the show. Shout out to KP for KC5. Shout out to Mr. Still Your Wi-Fi. Shout out to Slimmy. Appreciate you. Shout out to Romello747. Bangkok. Shout out to Juju. Thank you, sister. Setting it off. Juju set it off right in this mug, and my man Romello was right there with her. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all, man. Salute, and Godspeed to everyone. Big up to yourself, Vanta. Appreciate you, man. Big up. Salute to the UK. Are you going to interview Vanta? I don't know. If Vanta if Vanta allows me to, I'll interview Vanta. I don't have a problem. What's up, Vanta? I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research on Vanta. Shout out to Vanta. Thank you to my guy JD1975 said, great show, Izzy Bands. Salute. I see the Brooklyn playback. All right, thank you. Brooklyn playbook. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Vanta, you're welcome here anytime. I appreciate y'all. Salute to y'all. Y'all have a great day, man. I'm down. I appreciate that, Vanta. Yo, just hit me up. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. I gotta get something to eat. My son's mother made something for me. I gotta get it. Thank you, sweetness. I appreciate it because I need to eat. I'm a bachelor, right? Usually she handed me the meals, and I gotta go get it. So let me go get it. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. We out of here. Deuces. Let me hit y'all with this. Hey, with y'all. Yeah, I gotta go eat, man. Hey, good show for what parts I caught. Didn't expect you on today. Well, today's Saturday. I'll be on Saturdays. Today is Saturday, as far as I know, right? Today is Saturday. I'll be on Saturday. I'm out.
It's your man's, it's advanced, you know how we do. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Dope discussion, deserve dope donation. Spread love through compensation. Cheese feta, the dope. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.